we have a lovely cast. So let's go around and introduce ourselves. Throwing it over to Hina, because you are first on the screen.
Aw, beans. Hi, my name is Hina. I am a dungeon mistress over on my channel, twitch.tv/Hina. I go by, my pronouns are they, she, and I'm playing Adelina, the Fae Psychic.
Awesome. Kylie, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Kylie Eberhard. You can find me online at Viking Mermaid. Today I will be playing Evangeline Hart, who is a spiritualist of the Shadow Bloodline.
Awesome. All right, Mallory, tell us about you.
Hi, my name is Mallory Mize, and I stream and game everywhere, but today in particular, I am here to play Olivia Kilwin, but she goes by Ollie, and she is a dream-blooded witch.
And our stream master for the night and Bloodlines and Black Magic aficionado, Jenna.
Hi, I'm Jenna. I work here, mostly. And I'm going to be playing Ashley, and she is a infernal bloodline hunter.
I'm so excited. This is a very new character for you, so I'm excited to see where it goes. And I'm Allie Capone. I'm going to be your GM for the evening. Pronouns are she, they. And I will be playing probably a cat and some trees or something. But before we get into the game, I know we started a little bit late because, tech gremlins are a thing. I just wanted to give you guys some information on the system that we are using today. Bloodlines and Black Magic is a modern setting. It is compatible with 5e and Pathfinder. And it is think Supernatural, Twin Peaks, Buffy. There's a little bit going on behind the scenes, and our cast is just tuned in enough with their bloodline abilities that hopefully they'll be able to see beyond the veil a little bit. That being said, you can help influence the story by playing some stream loot cards tonight. You can give our characters a +1 to a pool that they can add to any roll. You can also trigger a Pierce the Veil roll. Pierce the Veil is that opportunity for them to see beyond that day-to-day and look into the invisible world that we're not really aware of. So sometimes it can really be helpful. Sometimes things can go south pretty quickly. So it's going to be fun. You'll also see a couple special cards that we have over here today in Stream Loots. So you'll notice we've got, first of all, friends in low places and getting the feeling that you're not welcome here. These cards are going to influence whether or not you have something help or hinder at the end of the session. So we'll see what happens there. We already went through your assist pools and Pierce the Veil rolls. You can also play Arcana cards, which are similar to tarot cards, and they can help influence the scene by granting an ability that could help and, again, could mess things up. And last but not least, there's a card. You'll see a teenager with curly hair on it, and it says, someone gained a follower. Hint, it's not Ashley. And I'm not going to tell you what that is. You just have to play it, and we'll see what happens. Cool. So you can go ahead and get those. You know what that is. You guys use coupon code SPOOPY. Wow. Then you can get a free pack. Just claim them while you can. There's only 5. Otherwise, y'all, at this point, hopefully you know the Stream Loots drill. We'll continue telling you, ignore the thing where it says something about the Ladies of Lake for 10% off. That coupon might still be valid, but we're not playing that game right now. Awesome. And so, see, guys, before we get in, is there anything else we need to go into, or are we ready to roll those opening credits?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Throw questions into chat.
Okay, we're back.
The mood with definitely not Monster Mash ripoff audio. Let's dive in. So it is Halloween night 2022. That's right, we're in the future. We're in the sleepy, sleepy town of Chambridge, Maryland. It's your typical near Northern Virginia suburb town, a few miles away, but within 30 to 45 minutes, you can easily get into the big bustling city. Right now, though, you're relieved to kind of be in a town where everybody knows each other and everybody knows the rumors of the old Eimer Manor, which is where you all are standing on the stoop. As we look through, let's see, the person who's probably leading everybody to this creepy rumor mill of an abandoned house is probably going to be Ashley. Jenna, what is Ashley doing right now as you all are walking up the steps to this stoop?
Hi, I'm Ashley. So, not gonna lie, we're kind of here for the views. So we're actually walking up to the stoop probably for like the 20th time so that the TikTok can be like just perfect. Sorry guys, the lighting just like wasn't right the first time, so we need to like do that again. And Ashley is, she's a cat for Halloween. I'm wearing like a super trendy, like light powder pink corduroy jumper that has like a little cat face embroidered on the front. And like kind of an oversized slouchy white sweater underneath it. And like really big, like cat eye glasses and just like the little Ariana Grande headband. And she just has like a teeny bit of eyeliner for nose, like for paint on her nose, and that's it. The whole thing's probably from like Shine or whatever. Super cute. Yeah, and I'm just like, can you just like count to 3 and then you come in and then you come in and then we'll cut, right? Like, okay, just one more time. Okay, go.
Okay, and who's holding the camera or the phone?
That would probably definitely be Eva.
Awesome. Okay, so Kylie, did Eva and Ashley coordinate their costumes?
No, I'm pretty sure I made Ashley very angry. Eva likes Halloween, but she definitely doesn't act like she wants to participate. So her contribution is these little lace cat ears, and that's all that she has on to celebrate the holiday. But Eva definitely did not want to go here because of the risk of getting in trouble with her parents, especially her mother. So she was like, I can't be in the TikTok, so she would be holding the camera.
Amazing. I love that. So Eva is holding the camera, filming this as Ashley heads up the stairs and is kind of like stage directing the other two. Which one of you is going to be a little bit more into it between Adelina and Ollie?
I'm not gonna lie, Ollie forgot it was Halloween. So like this is not she was not the one that's into this.
I was gonna say Adelina's probably looking around actually. Probably just like on her own world, like separated a little bit.
Perfect. So you guys are both disengaged. So
that's
as you guys are walking
so many times.
Yeah.
You won't get it. I need the transition.
My squirrel is missing! My squirrel is missing! Oh wait, no, there he is.
Fluffles scurries up, and as this cute little squirrel pops out of your flower crown, Adelina, my question is, what are the rumors that you have heard growing up in this town about this building?
Oh gosh. It feels like I would like to say, especially with Adelina being like so much a nature child of sorts, probably that there are like definitely ghosts. But Adelina probably believes more that there may be fae just playing tricks and like she wants in on it 100%. So yeah, I want to say like it's definitely like the rumors are probably like, oh my gosh, these ghosts just keep like at the perfect moment, whenever you're least expecting it, that's when they strike, kind of thing.
Awesome. Okay. I think that definitely checks out. So you know that there are ghosts here. I also, if you look at the map, I will let you know there is Fluffle's art and a Fluffle's token to match Adelina now.
We are not on the map at the moment. You want me to switch?
Okay. Perfect. Let's introduce Ollie, and then we can switch over because Fluffles is probably looking over a little bit worried because Ollie also has a companion. Ollie, what are you and Kala doing?
So Ollie rushed here after her like after school intramurals practice thing. She plays field hockey, and so she totally forgot that they had plans that night and was like at practice and got a message in the group chat that's like, "Where are you? You're late." And she ran straight over here with her field hockey gear. And so the minute Ashley was like, "Where's your Halloween costume?" Ollie went, "Well, I'm a field hockey player." Clearly. And obviously Kala rushed here with me. So Kala is my familiar / emotional support animal. And to
Oh wait. Do we have sound?
any of this, what's happening? Oh no!
Yeah, I don't hear any sound.
Is it still? Because it's telling me that we.
Oh, now it's good.
Okay, Ollie, say something.
Okay. Hello?
After you said you ran over from the group text is what it cut out.
But people can hear me now, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yes.
We did it.
So
Stream is haunted. Happy.
Yeah. Too long didn't read version. Back it up a little bit. Ollie ran over after intramurals and basically was like, "I'm a field hockey player," because she forgot it was Halloween. Kala is her familiar / emotional support animal. She's a chunk of a fluffy black and white cat, or at least that's how the
The stream, and I turn on my volume, and Sammy is keeping an eye on it too, my partner, and he said there's
What's happening?
There it is now.
Oh God, I'm scared to talk again.
The ghosts have chosen Ollie.
Clearly.
Okay, everybody roll a will save. No, I'm kidding.
It says
Well,
that,
with that-
they're saying I echo when I do talk, but then they can't hear me at all other times.
Interesting.
I don't know what's happening. I broke it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Kylie was picking you up a little bit.
I just muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if that does it. It's okay.
Hi,
Ghosts.
hello, how are you? Ghosts. I have a cat. That's it.
Okay, so Ollie rushed over after school, goes to a different school, right, than everybody else.
Yeah, I go to a different school. I go to like the one across town than these three.
Cool. So you guys are now all on the stoop, and with that, Jenna, we can switch on over to our map because we're about to head on in. My question is, as you're going up, Ashley, you'll probably be calling the shots here. Oh my gosh, we've been on the stoop this whole time, and I didn't move you guys over. We're starting great, guys.
It's okay.
So
It's the
there we
ghost.
go.
It's the ghost.
There's our gang. You can see us hanging out with Kala and Fluffles out on the stoop. So you can take that site in, and we're going to go over to our first map for the night now. So my
as we
question
walk
to you
in,
all.
Ashley has like taken over the TikTok, and she's like, "So, rumor has it that this was the site of a like vintage movie called The Notebook." And I know. Sorry. And originally there was like this one guy that Rachel McAdams was supposed to pick, and then the house was like so mad that they had her pick that guy that they had to like change the movie so that she picked the other guy. So we are going to see The Notebook ghost.
Okay.
Vintage movie. I feel old.
I feel so
It's
old.
from 2004.
No.
And can you roll me a knowledge check, just like a straight intelligence roll? Because I do want to see. We can go ahead. This can be a street roll, actually, or this can be a lore roll.
Thank you for picking
I would say
Oh, good.
everybody but Ollie can roll a lore. Ollie, you'd probably just roll street because you're like the new kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sorry.
It's okay. I got a 12.
I got a dirty 20.
I
got a 7. I'm still worried about my squirrel.
Yes, you are.
It happened.
Well, that's a 3. So
Okay.
I'm
Perfect.
like, I'm TikToking.
You are TikToking. You are focused. Ashley and Adelina, you guys are just like, yeah, Notebook ghost. That checks out. That sounds about right. Meanwhile, Eva, one thing as you walk up and you see that inscription in stone next to the doorbell that says the old Eimer Manor, you remember rumors of the previous owner of this residence was Ichabod Eimer. And yes, chat, Eimer is German for buckets. Shut up. Sorry. It's fine. We did that on purpose. You also know that there's another building named Eimer within town, and it is a really huge, sprawling antique mall, but that recently also went under. The city tried to keep it going, but for whatever reason, it seemed to shut the doors, which makes sense, you know? An antique store that big doesn't really stay in business without like a lot of people coming through. So, you know that Ichabod Eimer probably passed away a long, long time ago, but this building never went up for sale. So, okay, you guys are hanging out on the door. You see these stained glass windows in front of you. You see boards lazily nailed over top, as well as the door. How do you want to go in?
Is this building like a protected historical landmark?
I'm going to say with the dirty 20 you rolled, no, it's not.
Okay.
It has not been maintained.
She could have snuck the key to it.
Smart.
I'm on the map now. Okay, real quick, can everybody hear all of us properly? I just fidgeted with a couple audio settings, hoping that it will stop doing whatever it's doing. Are we good?
Check.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mal, turn your gain down again because I think it's picking up me too.
Okay. So hopefully we're not going to randomly cut out anymore.
Yay!
Awesome. And you guys should all see your tokens at the bottom of the page too. Let me know if you can't move it or if you can't move your familiars. And I'm going to go ahead and reveal, I'd say through that those boards and some broken glass, you can see into the main room. So I'm going to know, what did I just do? Uh-oh. Can you guys see everything?
Oh no, secrets!
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not paying attention.
Don't worry,
Everyone
I'm not
turn
looking.
your eyes!
There we go.
Turn
It's
your
fine. It's fine.
eyes.
It's fine.
That
Don't worry
flooring
about
is
that.
so good. Did you make this map in Dungeon Draft? I love it.
I sure did. Thanks.
Oh my
Well,
gosh, that's
okay.
such a good program.
Is it?
Not sponsored.
Okay, it's black now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. Cool.
Avert thine eyes. Look not upon
There.
the
Haha. There we are. Oh my god. I'm okay. Understanding now.
So all of this is happening while Ashley is calling the notebook vintage. And I think like while she's still like got the phone facing her, she tries to like open the door and then it doesn't just open automatically to her, and she's like, did not plan for this.
Evangeline, because she knows some of the history of this house, has probably just started to tune it out once Ashley took the phone back. Just for good measure, can I check my Death Talker ability? Do I hear anything?
Ooh, that's a great question. Why don't you tell us what Death Talker is?
So Death Talker is for a spiritualist. You gain the ability to speak with incorporeal undead spirits and similar entities from beyond the veil. When these creatures speak, you hear them as a cacophony of whispering voices, but you can understand them. Everyone else around you hears nothing but the sound of the rushing wind. You may freely converse with your spirit guardian as well.
Awesome. Okay. So you close your eyes and you listen for whispers. What's the range on this?
It does not have
Okay,
one.
cool. So we'll do a standard range of like maybe 30 feet or so. And as you do, you hear, some wind going through the trees in the woods. You hear some ravens crowing out back, some twigs snapping here and there. But then you hear a familiar voice quietly whisper in your ear, like it's right next to you. And it just says, the big rock under the bush at the bottom of the stoop.
Great. Awesome. Thanks.
So is this like
You hear the
ghost that
silent
you're talking
snap of
to,
a finger
or-
gun. Sorry.
I would not be surprised. Not necessarily. It's not necessarily a ghost. So she's just going to quietly, while everybody's paying attention to Ashley, try and sneak her way around there to find the rock.
I'd say you do that pretty easily. I won't make you roll for that. You see this rock. What do you like? Lift it up, or
Yeah, I'm gonna
throw it
up.
at the window? Okay.
I'll pick it up first and see.
All right. You pick it up. It takes actually roll me a strength check because it is stuck in that mud.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's old. It's covered in moss. It's a little slick to the touch.
Oh, it's only a 13.
DC was 12. It is still literally a rock in mud.
Okay.
But as you pick it up, you see pressed in, completely indented into just this old dirt and mud, what looks like almost a skeleton key, rusted over.
I'm gonna pick that up and then just put the rock back down exactly where it was, and walk over to the door and just put the key in it and just step back because she's not going to be the first person to go in the house.
Awesome. You hear an old click. It almost takes a minute to turn the key because it obviously has not been accessed in a long time. But once you do, the door can easily be opened.
Onward.
Awesome. Okay, so you all walk in. There's a small mudroom foyer with some like a coat rack that has been covered with a sheet, some other various things, nice tiling, and you go in and you see this grand staircase with this velvet carpet covered in dust that just cascades up like a waterfall. As you walk in, there are some ornate pillars that look like they must have been very, very trendy and probably, maybe the 1920s when this was built, question mark. You can tell somebody put a lot of work into these carvings. However, they are chipping, splintering. They are really kind of beyond repair at this point. But they're still supporting balconies on either side. So you see up the stairs and then this walkway that goes around, and you can look down into this main atrium. On the bottom level, you do see a hallway that goes back out. You see a couple doors. Let's see, we've got a opening over here. We've got a hallway that kind of winds back this way, and you can't see what's going on there. You see a door here. You see a door underneath the stairs, and you also see a door to the other side of the stairs. On the walls that have this peeling vintage damask wallpaper, you see some portraits, painted portraits that have been put up on the walls. And the carpet, again, covered in thick dust. You see some like dead cicadas that have made their way in. Everybody roll me a quick Pierce the Veil.
Can I get a reminder on how we're doing that?
Absolutely. That is 1d8 plus 1d4.
Oh. I did it wrong. So Bud, Hina S.
I don't know if higher or lower is better.
I got a 9.
9?
8.
9.
I got a 4.
I got a 13.
Ooh.
No, I'm sorry. I got a 12.
Wow. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Sorry, math.
Okay,
bad.
we love it.
That's why I was like, I don't know if high is good or bad.
High is good. You want to get as high as you can, and obviously a 12 is the highest that you can get. That being said, that 4 is not looking too great. Ollie, the 4 was you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you all walk in, you kind of get different reactions to this place. Ollie, you walk in and you immediately start to feel nauseous as you look around, and it's like you're seeing double vision for a second. Everything goes blurry. It's like things are buffering, and that input is just disconnected for a second. But after a second, you rub your eyes and things go back to normal. Ollie, you will have a -2 penalty to any D20 roll that requires sight.
Cool.
For 10 minutes in game. Okay.
Oh, great. I love that for me.
No.
It's fine.
The ghost chose you. No.
Meanwhile, our A team, Ashley and Adelina, for you guys, you walk in and for just a second, you see it looks like it glitches out for you. And you see almost what this place used to be like. No bugs, no dust, just this kind of glistening moment of just peak, like the height of luxury for the time, extravagance. But it's almost just a second, and you blink and it goes back to normal. Ollie. No, just kidding. Eva. I know names. As you walk
we all
in,
picked really different names to make it nice and easy.
You know, because they all start with vowels, and we didn't plan it.
No, that was not planned at all.
Eva, as you walk in, you see that just imprint in time, but instead of it snapping back, you feel like you are just walking into a different time altogether. And you, in your mind's eye, are able to immediately just kind of get the sense of the person that used to live here. You tune in and you see a portrait on the wall with no nameplate, no information or anything, but you know immediately that right there is Ichabod, the previous owner of the estate. And you feel a sense of pride that like maybe he felt when he first walked into this house when it was built. So Eva, so long as your pierce availability remains active, you can clearly see the goetic spirits and supernatural creatures of the invisible world.
Great.
So makes
excited
sense.
for that.
It's going to be great. Don't worry about it too much.
You just hear her
Awesome.
under her breath going, not again, not again.
All right, what do you guys do?
I'm going to, real quick, in front of the portrait, be like, and this, I'm assuming, is like the guy, Ryan Gosling, who's like in the movie. And
Ollie
she's
almost chokes. Like Ollie literally
Oh my god,
almost
Ryan Gosling.
chokes when she hears that.
Adelina is not like actually like impressed, but she's trying to make it like for the TikTok. Oh my god, Ryan Gosling.
Eva is still staying out of frame and just keeping her mouth shut.
Ollie can't even fake that it might be Ryan Gosling. She just doubles over laughing. She's like, I don't know what we've got. Sure, it's Ryan Gosling. If it makes you happy, it is Ryan Gosling. Sure.
This is Ryan Gosling, at least adjacent.
Awesome.
I feel like I'm playing a character who's trying to appropriate my own culture.
Right?
And
it's like
I'm having a time.
When you go into a Halloween costume shop and you see that
Right.
The early 2000s and the 90s are now costumes.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm possessing myself. I
I'm
did
like,
see the video of like high schoolers dressing like in normal clothes for high schoolers.
I saw a
was so
TikTok of some girl and she was like, this is my mom's vintage top from like 2002, and I wanted to throw up. I was like, what's happening?
I hate it here.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's
Thanks,
get away
I
from the
hate it.
existential spooky and into the regular spooky.
That sounds good.
Wait, wasn't this the horror
Awesome.
genre we were going for? I'm confused.
Cool.
So it happened last
like
time
I said,
too.
room here, room here, room here, room here. Oopsies. Oh my god.
We're doing great.
Guys,
The
Such a good
ghost.
job.
the ghosts. Okay.
It's fine. It's all fine.
It's close. It's good.
Close enough.
Close enough.
So I have, let me look it up. I have something called Hunter's Eye. So it gives me a bonus to perception to notice the supernatural, and a bonus to my passive perception. And anytime I'm within 30 feet of any supernatural entities, I automatically sense them.
30 feet, you said?
Yeah. So I don't know if you want to just like pop an aura on me or something.
Cool. Yeah, let's do it. Alrighty.
So I think
we're gonna.
I'm not like always making TikToks, but she does like pull her phone out for like, we're at the front door, we're going in, here's the portrait, and then she'll like put it away because like you don't want your battery to die, right?
I'm assuming the portrait's like right there by the stairs.
Woof. That is too big of an aura. That's fine. The portrait is actually right over in the corner.
Okay, that's what I thought. I will be over there looking at that.
Okay, awesome.
Just for funsies, I'm trying to think of a name.
Like a real name or a fake name?
No, I realized I don't have a name to call my spirit guardian.
They may have not told you yet.
I know, but like I'm trying to think of what I would probably call them.
While you're doing that, the door that is right behind or right next to you, I would say you could easily look into it and see that it is a basic powder room sitting in the foyer. Oh my god. Fine.
Can you just like lock it or something? How does that?
Yeah.
That would be nice. I would definitely like that.
This is a you question.
Is it on the map layer while the tokens are on the token layer? Maybe that might help.
Do you guys see that?
No.
No.
Do you guys see a giant lock button? Okay, cool. So I
No.
think that did it. Cool.
Giant lock button.
Yeah,
Can I-
that. Okay.
That would be really spooky, though. We could call up the ghost if we could see it.
Can I speak through my thoughts to my spirit guardian? Or do I have to speak out loud?
You have to, I believe you do have to speak out loud.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like very quietly to myself. I'm gonna be like, hey. Hey, are you? Hello? I have questions.
What are your questions? You gonna say them?
I was gonna wait until I got a response because I wasn't just gonna sit and talk to myself.
Okay. Okay.
Can I
Like,
see if
like,
I can hear
no.
this? I just want to know.
Do I just feel
I do
that
too,
something is
please.
there?
Roll perception.
I get advantage on perception.
Can I roll a deception?
Yeah.
I'm good at deception.
No, I got a 6. I'm still worried about my squirrel.
I got a 25.
Jeez, Pete.
Damn
Okay.
it. I only got a 19. Fuck.
Well, you are very stealthy, very quiet, yet Ollie can totally hear you saying this. Ollie, are you going to respond?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Eva, I think we all have questions. Would you like to share, or are you just kind of speaking to the universe about all of it? Because, like, I could maybe answer a question.
What?
You said I have questions.
I'm gonna act like nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
I very clearly like I get that you tried to whisper, but I don't think you know your own strength.
I was looking at the picture.
Are you asking him if, like, do you want to ask him your questions? Because he's super dead. I don't know if you know that.
I was just looking at the picture.
Oh no, Ryan Gosling.
Oh no, Ryan. Oh God.
Sorry.
No, please never apologize for what you just did. That was great.
What added
So,
to
Allie,
your
I see.
perception?
Huh?
What do you add to your perception?
+6, and I roll with advantage.
That's dumb.
No, it's great. We're gonna need that later.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Allie, there's on the map. There's like this thing. Is that something that we
Yeah.
can like see in the room?
As far as you know, that is going to be graffiti. But yes, you can see it.
Okay.
I also think I finally realized why it's being such a pain in the ass. No, it's just okay.
It's gonna be
It's
so
fine.
good. It's great.
You know what? Ignore things for just a second. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Can you guys see
all
any
good.
map right now?
No.
I see nothing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay.
I
There.
think
That's better.
Ashley is actually not stupid. So the fact that there's like just random graffiti in here, but like the door was locked and there wasn't any like sign of entry or any way that we could easily get in, she'd be like, okay, noted, but not like.
Ashley, roll me a perception, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Perception's wisdom, right?
Yes.
So that's 18.
That's an 18. Beautiful. So with 18, I'm going to say that would be enough to, as you're looking around, you notice this place is old and the front door was like solid. Excuse me, but you do see like some broken glass. And there is a draft in there that makes you think, oh, this place has definitely been disturbed a few times. minimum. As you're looking around, you also notice that some of the dust looks to be like kicked up on the major walkways, which do show that it looks like something corporeal did walk through in the not too distant past.
Okay. But it doesn't look like anything or anyone has been in here recently, right?
It looks like somebody could absolutely have been in recently. Things look really old, but it does look like things have been kicked up, and you do smell like some cigarette smoke, but it's like whatever like the like youngsters version of clove cigarettes are, where it's like,
Yes.
I don't know,
which is probably a vape, right?
Still
They all
smoke
just have
like
jewels.
Sounds like vape.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you
It smells like cotton candy.
yeah, it smells like cotton candy, and you're like, somebody was vaping not too long ago in these very halls.
Ryan Gosling. In the immortal words of Gerard Way, teenagers scare the living shit out of me. So
It's true.
But this is like spray paint, yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I am going to
Deleted you. Sorry.
disappear. And then reappear. And then when I come
realize
back,
that these are archways.
yeah. When I come back, I'm just gonna pop through the archway then, I guess.
Awesome.
Into this room and take a peek around in here.
You do that. It's a very smart study. You see that they've installed a bar. There's some leather furniture, as well as like at first you think it's like a bearskin rug. It looks more like a boar or some sort of like wild game. You see a lot of like high culture things. You see a very nice upright piano. You see a globe that looks like it probably holds like a whiskey decanter inside, sort of deal. And you can also see the next room straight on back. You see another archway leading to more of just a study, nice little office. And still, you're not feeling anything kind of like going off within that aura.
Okay. Are the glasses with the decanter like super aesthetic, or is it like old dude stuff?
It might be legitimate crystal, so definitely old dude stuff.
Okay, never mind. I don't care then.
I am going to have made my way into the powder room, hoping that maybe going around a corner, I'll be a little less easy to be heard.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, this is really weird, and I need to know what is going on here. Are you there?
And again, you kind of feel just the skin on your shoulder kind of like stand up a little bit as you get a whisper just going, look, this place is freaking me out just as much as it's freaking you out right now. I don't like it here, and I don't think we're alone.
Great, and you have no idea what's here.
Look, I'm dead. I'm not all-knowing, bruh.
Yeah, but like you're in the other plane, and those things are in the other plane, right? Like you should be able to just like know.
Yeah, you're right. I should just like float around to every single room and then tell you like what's hanging out in the other rooms and how many dead people there are here, right? Look,
Exactly.
I'm not great at making friends. What, you want me to just like bust in and be like, hey, you've been here for like 20 years. I just showed up. Can I hang out with my friends? No.
You're not being very helpful right now.
I know. Okay, look. Okay, look. So I'm getting some weird vibes from like maybe downstairs. I don't know. There was something moving in the soil outside. But I don't think it's like in here now. Dude, I don't know. This place is freaking weird. These paintings are freaking me out. What was this guy into, like just like portraits of women? Like, come on. Like, and as the voice says that, you realize that there's the one painting of Ichabod, but there are 7 other paintings of women, like varying from like an Art Deco style to like kind of like a not Greek, like Renaissance painting style, throughout this main hallway.
Oh God.
I think I'll be in the hallway with Fluffles going like, what do
Yes.
you think of this piece, Fluffles?
Okay, what does Fluffles say?
Fluffles goes,
Wait, are you?
meh. Huh? Do you want me to talk about do you want me to do the thing? What do you want me to do?
Yeah, Fluffles is MVP. What does Fluffles think? You know better than I
Fluffles
do.
goes, the brushstrokes on this one are a little bit odd, I think.
All right. And the painting that you all are looking at depicts this very, very tall, stoic-looking woman. Grecian features, but again, everything, for some reason, about the face is almost a little cloudy. Like, you can, again, get that, like, Grecian Roman vibe. You see two pillars that are in the background, but that is the only background elements that are incorporated into this painting. But Fluffles is totally right. The brushstrokes are, like, kind of off.
I'm just gonna like kind of look at it and I'll just go, still, smash.
Okay. My question is, Ollie, you are right next to Adelina. Adelina has just concurred with their squirrel and then replied, smash.
Yes.
Okay, here's my question before I know what I can respond with. Can I, like, do I hear Fluffles respond as in, like, words, or do I hear, like, regular squirrel sounds?
What you hear is something along the lines of,
That's pretty good squirrel. It's pretty good.
Callie, you're so good at that.
Good.
practice.
I think I look down at Kala, and just kind of like look at her like I'm very confused, and Kala looks at me like she's confused, because I'm assuming Kala can't understand Fluffles either.
Actually,
Can my cat understand the squirrel? This is a very important question.
I mean, cats.
Also,
should
while
be
you're
able to-
doing that, I have to say thank you for letting me say smash.
yes, that fan is fantastic, by the way. Okay, so Kala apparently does speak squirrel.
Great.
And Kala is going to give you a very uninterested look and just looks up and just gives a before she just kind of flops over onto her back and shows the tummy.
I just go.
And again, just
I'll pick
deadpan,
pass.
apathetic look.
I just kind of go. Yeah, that's about right. Come on, let's pick a room.
Ollie, would you not
gonna
agree?
Would I not agree with what? The smash
Smash.
comment? Oh
Yes.
yeah, for sure. I thought you meant whatever your squirrel said to you.
Oh, well, Fluffles. Fluffles said
Fluffles.
that the paint
Great.
strokes are a little bit odd. But
I
I
also
believe
agree with
even
Fluffles.
so, smash.
No, I agree with you both. Both points very valid. I'm gonna go check the room back here. Let me know if Fluffles has other opinions on paintings, I guess. This is not what
I'll
I
keep. You know
thought.
what? If that helps the group, I will look at all the different paintings.
Let's break
Okay.
into a haunted house, they said. It'll be fun,
You do
they
that.
said. Halloween, they said. Squirrel.
Adelina's
Adelina,
job is
on
now to
break,
look over
I'll
all
tell
the
you about
paintings and see if smash or pass. 100%.
Great.
I'll tell you about the paintings on break.
Okay.
And I'm also going to have you roll. Go ahead and roll me knowledge, history, or religion, or lore
Oh, good. Okay.
as a fae. Ollie, did you say you were going back to this area?
Yes.
Cool. You just open the door, take a look.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. You see a stairwell that descends into darkness covered in cobwebs.
Found the basement. Nothing says Halloween like a basement.
Do you say that out loud?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm yelling to all of you.
Allie, I just want you to know I rolled a 2.
A 2?
I'm going to immediately come out of the bathroom and go, "Hey, don't go downstairs.
Okay.
Just don't go downstairs."
I mean, it's an abandoned house with a basement. How bad can it be?
Let's just not go downstairs.
Well, now I really
Is
want to
your-
go
Is your
downstairs.
friend still next to you?
Is what still next to you?
Me?
Yeah, your buddy that you summoned and are trying not to talk to.
Oh yeah.
You guys cannot see my spirit guide.
But I could.
Actually, no, you cannot.
I'm assuming that I can't. I've got poetic spirit stuff, but I don't think anything that'll let me see yours.
Just
I can
says
tell you
the
right now-
supernatural haunts.
Actually, I think the only person who could see this theoretically would in fact be Ollie, but not right now.
Fine. But I will see it eventually.
Circumstantial.
We have a hydration check in
Oh,
chat.
Got you.
I gotta light up my
Um,
cup for the chat. Hold on. There you go.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
we also have somebody has gained a TikTok follower. And with that, actually, Ollie,
Sure.
I would like for you to roll me. We'll call it a perception. We'll call it a perception or an investigation. I'm flexible with checks, okay?
Since I have better perception than other things, I'll take that one because that would be a 21.
Okay. Awesome. Here's the thing. I meant to say Ashley. I'm so sorry. That being said,
21's
I'm going to give you
good.
something for that
We
roll.
should
I'm
have
going to
picked
give you
easier
something
names.
for that roll. Ashley, go ahead and roll. Meanwhile, Ollie, I'm going to tell you right now because if I remember correctly, so one of the cool things is instead of like racial features in Bloodlines and Black Magic, you get to choose 2 bloodline features, right? From a large selection that can grant different things and different abilities. And independently, I let this happen. All 4 of you chose the bloodline abilities that gave you dark vision.
Yes.
Nice.
That's because we've
That's
played
so we can all
Dungeons
yell,
and
I got dark
Dragons.
vision.
We've all played Dungeons
I'll
and
play
Dragons.
D&D.
That's right.
So
when you try
here's
to
the
tell us
thing.
the room is dark. Oh, I have dark vision. Just shot it at you.
Ollie, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what you see in the basement. Okay? You look into the basement and you see what appears to be a large amount of mannequins covered in sheets, covered in dust, some with top hats, some with canes that are all leaning up, completely still. And even though they don't have facial features, you get the feeling that they're sleeping. And that's a great time, actually, for us to take a 5-minute bathroom break.
This is so
because
cool.
all this hydration is going to add up.
Okay.
No.
BRB.
Those top hats.
I'll be right back with our mannequin friends. Bye.
Through this beautiful hard copy book of Bloodlines and Black Magic. What's that? You wish you had one? Oh, well, I've got some news for you. Ladies of D&D is actually going to be raffling off one of these bad boys at the end of the night, so stick around and you'll have your chance to go ahead and win a copy of Bloodlines and Black Magic of your own. Players are eligible for this one, for the records. We have so many guests tonight. So
I'm gonna
stick
try.
around for more information on how you can get one of these bad boys. They're so pretty.
Fluffle says that the
And-
paints on that are just right.
It's true. No, but really, like, this is a gorgeous book.
It's
like,
beautiful.
It is
Look.
beautiful.
she's
It's
thick.
beautiful.
So
Smashed.
smash
Thick with 4 C's.
on the core
Yes.
rule book. Yes,
Smash.
it is. So the reason I'm looking through this is we just had an Arcana card played. If you want an Arcana card, you can go ahead and pick it up through Streamloots, and you can play them. They will influence the scene. And the card that was played was the Tower. If you know anything about tarot, you're probably wincing right now.
Yeah.
I'm not. I played it. And I knew what it meant.
The universal benefits for the Tower actually is not bad. So when the Tower is in play, everyone makes strength athletics skill checks at advantage. So that's out there. If you guys want to switch that scene up, all you got to do is play an Arcana card, and it might change that dynamic.
I don't know what this is, and I don't know if it's a bad idea to play it, but I'm gonna play it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
TikTok follower. Great timing
It's
with
not
that,
actually.
actually.
This is my favorite
Okay.
thing.
Great timing.
Because don't do that.
Actually, as you are walking back through and you get that whiff of cotton candy, you realize not just is it cotton candy. This is cotton candy pink lemonade blue raspberry twist jewel scent. And you just feel a sinking feeling in your stomach. Because you know that is exactly the scent of vape juice that Dylan uses. And with
pick me
that-
bitch.
You call him a pick-me bitch?
With the rarest
Yes.
of jewels.
I'm sorry, I'm dead. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cool. And with that, you do hear a crashing noise coming from outside. So, my question is, are you guys going outside around back, or are you going in to the basement? Or, Ashley, are you going into, again, these are archways in the main room, so you would have seen into a very disheveled looking library.
So I don't really know the layout of this house at all.
Mm-hmm.
If I hear crashing around back, I'm going to assume that Dylan is back there and he simply cannot be making TikToks in the same area where I am. This is just unacceptable. So if there doesn't seem to be a quick way to like go straight through the house to get back to where the crashing was, I'm just gonna like run back out the front.
Okay, are you going to look into...
chunky 90s, like thick-heeled shoes because those are back in for some reason?
Oh, God.
Love to see it. Okay. So, in this back library room, full wall, you don't see anything. I'll say over through here again. There is a door literally right next to you, another archway you can probably see in. It's another hallway. Just kidding. There was supposed to be a hallway, and I forgot to put the door. Don't worry about it. There's a hallway. It's fine. Or there's also the living room, which does go straight through to a dining room. So those are your route options. Is this way, or door.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
try
shut
the
door
hallway
to the
here.
basement.
Split the party.
Okay. And Eva, sorry,
Go
what was
into the basement.
I'm going to shut the door to the basement and hold it closed.
that? Okay.
When she starts to close it, I'm gonna go, wait, there was top hats in there. I want one.
You know what? I will get you whatever top hat you want, just not from down there.
I look at Adelina and I just
bit.
wink. Because I'm gonna get in that basement. I'm determined.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna look at a little bit. I'm gonna hold you to that promise then. And I'll look at Ollie and I'm not good at subtlety. I just go.
Love it.
I'm gonna not even look at Ollie. I'm gonna go, Adelina, if you go down in that basement, you get no top hats from me. And I would let you get whatever kind of top hat you want. Like, I will special order you a top hat.
That's a very tempting offer, actually, Adelina. She's a little...
I will even get a matching top hat for Fluffles.
Oh my god.
Do not go in that basement. Just
Adelina
take
just
my word
looks at
for
Ollie
it.
like visibly upset, like, what do I do?
Take my word for it. I've just got a really bad feeling. Let's just stay away from the
Ooh.
basement.
Hey guys,
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
actually, what is it? I have that ability, detect thoughts. I'm gonna use detect thoughts, and I'm gonna go to Ollie going, like, thinking, like, I want to know what Ollie's thinking with that promise. Like,
Do it. Go for it.
I'm doing it.
Oh no, what
That's
card
something
is
we have to
that?
roll for. What happens?
For
What
detect
does the
thoughts,
Empress mean?
I gotta look at the spell.
So our
The
Arcana,
Empress is usually a
Oh,
wonderful
it was
card.
yeah,
it was.
our Arcana card has changed. It has gone now to the Empress. So that universal benefit is while the Empress is in play, everybody makes technology checks at advantage. I want to use this also to let you guys know in chat. There is also a mechanic that I freaking love in Bloodlines and Black Magic, where each player on screen right now actually has an Arcana card assigned to their character. And if our Arcana card in play matches their card, they basically get the equivalent of the lucky feat in 5e. They get 3 d20s. This will not expire at any point. Once they get it, right? And they can use those to re-roll any roll that they roll or any roll I roll against the party.
Nice.
It's like hitting a star in
So.
Mario Kart.
Oh my
Yeah. Bingo.
So I can't
that
find
very
the spell.
retro game.
I'm looking for
So
detect
we
thoughts, and I
we
couldn't
get
find it.
advantage on technology, or we get a, what do we get to technology?
Advantage. Oh,
It's okay. I just played a different one. It doesn't matter anymore.
okay. Roll a d20 in chat.
I don't have that. It's a random one. You roll for it on a table.
Roll a d20 in chat, and I'll tell you what we are unlocking.
Why would you take that away? It's such a good card.
I mean, do we need
Remind me to
technology?
roll in chat is exclamation point roll.
Exclamation point d20.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
A 1. So
Yeah.
that would normally roll the Fool. I believe the Fool is already in play. Let me take a
Go
look.
by tarot card.
You know what?
He's gonna go by tarot card rules. I'm here for it.
I was trying to roll one of ours so somebody could have it. That's why
This
I
is
played
called I'm Obnoxious. Let me go ahead and disable that card. If anybody else got Arcana Unlock in one of your Stream Loot packs, just throw that into chat. We'll gift you a free card. Because all of our Arcana cards are actually unlocked right now for this game.
I'm just saying, Mallory, I may have a card that benefits you. So careful how you play this game.
I'm not trying to do anything that doesn't benefit people. I got
help you out.
I am.
I got 2 cards that would help people. One for me, one for Hina. I've played mine already. I will play Hina's
eventually.
I don't know. It was like a +1 to my assist pool, and the other one is for Hina, and it does the same thing. I don't know.
Here's the
I
thing.
have your assist pool, and I have one for Jenna's assist pool.
You should play that for me. Here's the thing.
I'm thinking about it.
This character is not the character that I'm playing for our next game of Bloodlines, so I don't care if she survives or not. So, like, I
have to be
am here for nonsense.
Allie,
Normally,
I
would be here for nonsense,
Okay.
but I do have to play this character again.
So,
What's your question?
with the spells, are they the same as the D&D 5e spells?
Yes. If it aligns, then yes.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
with detect thoughts, I get surface level thoughts. If I probe deeper, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So you let me know what I need to do then.
Okay. So, Ollie, why don't you tell us what the surface level thoughts would be there?
Like once you heard that statement of she will buy me and Fluffal's a top hat.
The first few thoughts that race through Ollie's head very quickly are, first of all, damn, that's a good offer. Like, I can't stop matching Fluffle and Adelina top hats. I can't match that. And then the other, like, the faster things that go through her head after that are like, what does Eva know that I don't know? because she does not want me in this basement, and I am very interested in what's happening because either she knows something that's down there that she doesn't want the rest of us to know about, or she knows that there's something bad down there that she wants the rest of us to stay away from because, or like, I don't think Ollie believes in like traditional horror story rules of like you just don't go in the basement. Like that's never been Ollie's vibe at all. So she goes logically
Eva's,
on what people should have or what people shouldn't.
Eva's not a superstitious person.
Yeah. And I think I would know you well enough to know that.
Yeah.
That will pique Adelina's curiosity.
Okay.
So she's almost like, top hat be damned, but damn, that is a good deal. Adelina is very much a chaotic bunch, as Faye are. So she's just like, oh, that's a really good deal. Oh, now I want to know. So Adelina just kind of comes up and she just she goes, okay, I won't go in the basement. I promise.
Okay. Is that a true story or?
Yes.
For now.
But Fluffles will.
now.
It's because I threw in that top
No.
hat for Fluffles, wasn't it?
But Fluffles will.
Okay.
The Fluffles
So-
are going to the basement.
Fluffles is not going to get a top hat.
Okay. So I have two
That
questions
wasn't
in this
the
party.
deal. You just said,
first
you don't
one-
want me to go in.
Okay, the first one is Ashley, are you going into this room over here?
Yes, she's
Okay.
kind of working under the impression that there's got to be like a back door around here somewhere, and that's going to be the fastest way to get to the back garden where Dylan is obviously trying to totally ruin her life.
Okay.
That is
So we're going to go
quite a
through this
bed,
bedroom here, but I do notice there's a bunch of
What
like stuff on this table.
There
What
is.
is
And
going
the
on
second
here?
question I have is that plan still intact? As when you walk in through this hallway corridor door, you feel something.
Something like in the bedroom.
No. No, but there's something. It doesn't seem super close. But you definitely get a feeling in the pit of your stomach. Your nerves just go on end, right? Like, and you feel almost this like just electricity kind of run through your body and you're immediately on edge. You know, maybe it's supernatural. Maybe it's just Dylan's bullshit vape.
She kind of like
Sorry, I went all silly and I
stops
wanted to go,
for a
maybe it's
second.
Maybelline.
she kind of like stops for a second, and then she's like, "Ugh, maybe it'll kill him and solve all my problems." And she just like comes back through the hallway, pokes her head out, and is like, does that. You know how it is when you're going on a Tinder date and you like drop your location to your friends and you're like, hey, if I don't see anything in 2 hours, like call the cops. Here's his profile.
Yep.
Yeah.
She kind of does like that situation where she's like, hey, I'm going out back. If I don't come back soon, I'm probably dead or whatever. Okay, bye. And she's just gonna
Okay,
like.
no,
keep
that's more
moving.
interesting. Adelina's gonna go.
Okay. So
And she's like, yeah, house is haunted. Told you. Okay, bye. And like just keeps. She's headed to the backyard because this is obviously Dylan making noises back here.
okay. So you walk in, you do see like a screen door deal over on this back porch area. This bedroom also, you notice immediately, looks kind of a little more modern than you'd really expect considering everything else. There are vibrant colors everywhere. The art is a variety, like there's like a gallery wall on one of the walls that just encompasses like every style you can think of art. And Adelina, as you walk in, you immediately clock that one of the portraits on the wall is one of the identical ones that was out in the foyer. Just kind of
Smash?
smaller. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say this one, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
turn
for
to
this,
Ollie. I'm gonna turn to Ollie and be like, look, just please trust me. Just please don't go in that basement. Just don't, okay? And I'm gonna follow after Adelina and Ashley.
Eva, I'm gonna like stop you as you go.
What?
Do you have a bad feeling like a gut thing, or do you have a bad feeling like somebody told you?
I'll explain it later. But someone told me. And I just walk.
Hey.
And right after this tense conversation, you hear me calling, I think this is Ryan Gosling's room because I like feel the energy.
Oh my god, the late Ryan Gosling.
Ollie's literally, if nobody is with Ollie right now, but for the audience to know, Ollie's literally standing in the middle of the floor, getting ready to go into this room, like counting in her head the years since the Notebook came out, being like, do they really think Ryan Gosling is old and dead at this point?
Okay,
Like, really?
to be fair to Ashley, there definitely is like half the movie where someone else who is old is playing
Ryan
like the
Gosling.
older version
That is very fair.
of Noah. It's not Ryan Gosling
Yeah.
playing the older
Yeah, it's
version of
like-
Noah, but
She's just got them
Allie,
backwards.
I'm sorry I do this to every single one of your.
No, it's beautiful.
Every time
Adelina
you run
just
this,
is
you're
doing
like,
it.
we're gonna play a spooky game, and I'm like, Arby's, the Notebook,
Gosling.
casserole
I love it.
dishes.
And you know the Arby stuff is officially canon, so you know.
Ooh. No, I think
but here,
Adelina's
I've,
just going the Ryan Gosling thing
Yeah.
just because she sees how much it makes her happy.
Awesome. So, Adelina, this is similar to the portrait that you see. You see a woman lounging on a fancy chair with wine, grapes, charcuterie, and cheese beside her. You almost see paint strokes that are just kind of accentuating what just happened. Are you okay?
Sammy Bear in chat says, let's take a Ryan Gander into this room.
Oh no, I saw that. I almost choked on my Gatorade meal.
That's my partner, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you, Sammy.
I'm marrying that.
Sammy, Mal, and I always get into ridiculous chats during games with Hina, and it's my favorite.
Jesus Christ, Scott, I forgot about the Pyrex of holding. Anyways, you see brushstrokes accentuating just the idea of wings.
Sorry, what?
And just a head of this gorgeous natural hair, just kind of like flowing over, wearing a very flowy outfit, and a ornate high squiz guard choker around her neck.
I will pick up the portrait to get a better look and just go, this is a smash, yes.
Oh, youths. Perfect. So as you guys are in there, Ashley, are you just beelining for outdoors or?
So originally she was beelining, but the second she felt that presence, like I'm still going fast, but she kind of like stopped at the door, like double take sort of thing. I'm just gonna like quick look around the room and like whip out my hunter's knife, and I'm about to go tear apart that screen door so I can just keep on moving.
Do it. So everybody in the room, roll me a perception. Fluffles is gonna skitter over here, just so we can have like some of the few things in the room visible because
and my hunter's knife is one of those. My hunter's knife is one of those ones that has like the rainbow oil slick handle. That's like super aesthetic.
That's a natural 20, so a 26 in total.
Ooh. Okay,
I got
beautiful.
a 22.
Cheesy Pete's.
I'm rolling really bad. I got a 7.
9.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what you two see, or what you foresee. So, Ollie and Eva, you immediately clock over here where there are candles displayed out, as well as what looks to be a preserved butterfly, some florals, some grapes. You see a dish that has very old fermented wine in it that still has enough alcohol content to not mold over. And the one thing that really seems off-putting about this is the fact that all 6 candles are currently lit, even though there have been no signs of movement in this house. A-team, what you see is glitter. This is a pile of glitter. It is glitter on the floor. You're like, wow, there's a lot of glitter hanging out around this room. And Ashley, I assume that's about when you go ham on the screen door.
Just enough to get through it. I'm just...
Yeah. Absolutely, you do that.
So this is very clearly an altar, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Would I be able to tell with like everything that I've learned over the years who it might be an altar to, or like what the purpose of it would be? Like the exact purpose of like why this person would do this exactly?
Roll me an occult check.
Okay, that's not bad. I don't remember what I add to it, but that's not bad.
Oh, my occult is so good.
Okay, that's an 18.
An 18? Okay, cool. Yep. So I would say you look at that, and one thing you notice is in the middle there is a small picture that almost looks like it's about the size of like a card, like a playing card, on like a waxy paper. And you see, again, it does seem to have that same figure that was on that portrait. So you assume that this probably has something to do with them.
Okay.
Hey,
Ashley, might want to get this for your TikTok. It's an altar to sort of dead, not Ryan Gosling.
He's not dead?
I mean, he's not
okay,
Ryan
don't
Gosling.
touch it. I'll get it in a second.
Okay.
He's not Ryan Gosling. How would I know?
Ashley, you do have a good amount in your assist pool at this point, by the way. You do have 3 in your assist pool right now.
Ooh. Fancy.
Remember that. You can stack those to a roll at your leisure.
Yeah.
Here,
I'm like out of the house at this point. So I don't know if this is like a back deck or something that I'm on. If it is, I'm just going to like...
It sure is.
All right. Then I'm just going to hop over the side and keep going towards where the sound was coming from. And I'm going to start yelling.
Okay. And I'm going to say as you get onto the patio, you are able to see down into this area. Basically, you see a small, like 6-foot drop onto a ledge. And then there's another about 6-foot drop again down here and a 5-foot fence, tall privacy fence. From the very top, you can see that there is a empty, drained swimming pool, and you do see some figures in that area.
Okay, yeah. She's gonna hop down, like, hop the fence parkour style, and, like, the whole time she's gonna start yelling, like, Dylan, I know that is you. Oh my goodness, I can't even, like, just...
Do we know who Dylan is? Like, is that someone we would be aware of who they are in your life?
Awesome. Okay, at this point, I would like everybody to roll a check. Ashley, roll me an acrobatics. Everybody else, roll me street.
13. Yeah. I changed dice for the 3rd time. Hopefully one of these dice will get me good rolls.
I got a 14.
I think this is a 17.
I got a 3.
Oh my god. Adelina has no freaking idea who Dylan is. Like, the name's familiar, but like, there's so many names these days. Yeah, there's like, you guys have heard Ashley complain about Dylan enough. Dylan is Ashley's rival TikToker. He is a grade younger than you all, and he is insufferable. Ashley, that roll was enough to clear it. Is anybody going to follow her to the pool?
I know, because I have no idea what's happening.
TikTok followers than I do.
I'll go watch her beat up a 10th grader. Why not?
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
How many more TikTok followers than you did we decide he has?
Like 1,500.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Audacity.
2020. Okay.
Yep.
I would say too, if you guys do go around here, there are stairs and a path that will easily lead you down with an acrobatics check. let's just
I got a
move
natural
everybody.
20 now.
Adelina parkours the fuck out of it.
She doesn't know
And-
who he is, but dang, she is real excited to see you beat him up. Let's go.
I
This
was gonna
sounds
say, Eva-
chaotic and exciting.
Eva's gonna hang back.
Okay. You do that. Absolutely. So you get down there, and this is
What a
the.
douche.
Oh
my God,
poor
he's
Dylan,
What
he's
an-
trying.
What an absolute D-bag.
So, okay,
You
I would
said-
say you.
Did you call him a pick-me? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
right.
you were right.
So we'll give you guys a nice view here. You would know that this group is obviously Dylan over there adjusting his jacket. He has been TikToking since before it was cool. He wears nothing but designer clothes with the money that he makes and keeps from his parents, who could honestly really use a couple extra bucks, but he claims it is his money, so his parents are pushovers and listen. With him, we have a couple other kids who, honestly, they're really not that bad. We have Emma Lee. You know her. She is basically just immediate genius at anything she tries. She's that girl in the school, you know. Spelling bee winner as a kid, went on to be a star like athlete and almost anything she picked up. And currently she is starring in the school musical. Behind them is Aura. Aura is a little bit newer, but has been hanging out with them. It seems like maybe they were childhood friends with Dylan, and that's why they're there. But for the most part, they're pretty quiet, very stoic. They are the one holding the camera right now. As Dylan has 2 skateboards that are duct taped together in the pool that he is currently doing stunts with. He has just fallen over, and you could see him in pain as he grabs his knee, and he just yells, "God, no! Like, you didn't record that right. Delete it right now."
I can't even believe you. You knew that we were going to be here tonight, and yet here you are. You just can't leave it alone, can you? You have to steal everybody else's thunder. You and your big stupid hair.
God, what? God, is that Ashley? Emma, tell her that, like, we didn't know anybody else would be here. It's not like we keep tabs on her. Her schedule doesn't, like, influence what we do.
And there's a moment where Ashley goes to throw the hunting knife and then just like, wait, this is the wrong setting, and she just like puts it back down. We don't do that yet.
If she's putting that down, I want to take a shot with my slingshot.
Go for it. Roll the hit.
She's like, you
I
may not
feel like
hit
that's a
me.
little bit more reasonable than throwing a knife at someone's face.
Fair.
Yeah, yeah. That is a 13.
Okay. That would hit. Let me check something.
Sure.
That absolutely hits.
Yay!
Where are you aiming for?
I just want to flick him on the forehead. Like I don't want to do too much damage. I just want him to be like, ah, kind of moment.
Okay, you absolutely hit him in the forehead with, what is the object you were slingshotting at him?
I just picked up a small pebble, made sure it wasn't too sharp.
Okay, cool. Okay, I would like for you to roll me a strength check.
Oh, a strength check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not great. That's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay, so you weren't able to control your own strength with that hit quite as much as you would like. And as he gets hit right in the front, you see just a little bit of a trickle of blood kind of like come out onto his forehead as he grabs it and just goes like, God, what? He looks at his hand and goes, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what? You're sicking your friends on me right now? Like, God, Ashley, what's your problem?
You know, I actually didn't have anything to do with that, but I'm like super okay with it.
Oh no, I'm
So
just
if
really
you don't
chaotic.
mind-
he just kind of looks up and he's like, Look, I mean, if we had recorded that, I could press charges for assault.
You could have if you were recording it.
I mean, and he looks up at Aura and he goes, I mean, did you? And Aura just kind of shakes her head and gives him a shrug.
I'm going to look towards Aura and go, smash.
Aura gives you a little of in
just the flower cloud a little bit.
Camaraderie. Look like, actually, roll me an insight check.
Sure.
Oh, game recognized game.
Insight. Oh, not that bad on that. That's a 9. It's still not great, but
it's a 9.
You know what? I will add my +1 because I saw I got one in the pool, so I'll make it a 10.
Yes. Okay, cool. I'd say with a 10, it looks like Aura might be a little tired of Dylan's bullshit. So they're okay with that. Meanwhile, Ashley, what would you like to say to Dylan? Any more confrontation or?
Okay. I really don't care if you're here for us or not. I don't. However, I cannot have you in the background of all of my videos, and we have stuff to do, so you need to go.
You see Emily approach Dylan as she's pulling a Band-Aid out of her fallen raven Kronken. I've got one. Those cute backpacks.
Oh, they're so cute.
Hands the Band-Aid over. I'll show you on break. And she just goes, look, Ashley, like, I know it's really cute that, like, you think Dylan would be wanting to be seen in your videos, but trust me, with his followers, like, he doesn't need that exposure. So, like, I'm sure you get it.
As she's talking, I'm going to go over and snatch that Band-Aid out of her hand. And I'm going to go up to, his name's Dylan, right? This douche canoe that we're speaking to. All right. I'm going to walk up to Dylan and go, hey, sorry about Adelina. She is just a little on the chaotic side. I can look at that for you if you want. I take that medicine in life class. I go to the school across town. But I can check it out for you.
And he looks up at you and he goes, I think a Band-Aid is fine. It's not that bad.
Just let me look at it, dick. And I'm gonna sit on the ground and like put my hand to his head, and I'm gonna cast Cause Wounds on this dick.
We're gonna murder this penetrator.
I mean, I don't think it'll be enough to like kill him, but like I'm just wanting to make the wound a little bit worse, so they're forced to take him to a hospital, so he'll get away from it.
Okay, I wasn't gonna make you do
I did want to say that I would. One of the things I have is telepathic whisper, which means I have the cantrip message, and I wanted to message Aura with that, knowing what I know, and go, if you ever want to hang out with cool people. And then I'm going
to freak the hell out because you just spoke to them in their brain.
Yeah, I'm just going to wink towards them.
Ooh. Okay. Their reaction is very stoic, very cool, collected, and they just make eye contact. You see them look confused for a second, and then they make eye contact with you. You see them just go. Meanwhile, I wasn't going to have you do this at first.
Oh my god.
Adelina, I need you to roll a retroactive damage for that slingshot.
That's a D3. Let me go ahead and do that.
Cool,
so I rolled a 4, so I'm guessing that's half. That's a 2.
Okay. Cool. And Ollie, what's your cause wounds roll?
I rolled a 16 to hit. If that doesn't hit the small child, that's fine.
That definitely hits.
Okay, well, what's bad? I mean, it's not horrible. I assume he has more hit points than this. I rolled a 14 for damage.
That's what we're doing for spooky Halloween.
I'm sorry, how much?
I didn't mean to. I just wanted to, like, make him bad enough where he had to go away.
Oh my god!
All I wanted.
And this is why I stayed in the creepy house with ghosts in it.
Cool. So, chat, could you please roll me exclamation point D20 in chat? That's exclamation point D20. I'll tell you what
Is
it's
this
about
for, like,
later.
if he dies?
And with
Oh my
with
gosh.
that,
So I just
you know
want to
what?
be clear about this. We rolled hit points before the game, and Hina and I both rolled 5 hit points. Like, we were rolling on D10s for hit points.
Because it's like our number plus a dice, and we all rolled literally
have
right before we went
15.
live.
And I have the lowest amount of hit points. I have 15 hit points.
Yep.
I don't know how many I have. I didn't pay attention.
I
I have
19.
21. Let's
You've
go.
got 21.
Cool.
And
Don't
Adam
change the
has
subject,
20.
Ollie. You're
So,
murdering a
with
child
that-
right now.
He's our age. It's whatever.
Yes, and we're all children.
Okay, chat, I would also like you to roll me 2d8. So if 2 people could please roll me exclamation point D8.
Oh my
Everybody,
God.
please rest assured, I
D8.
also have cure wounds, which I can also
I
put
also
on
have
this
cure
child.
I also have cure wounds.
I'm
on
literally
me, so-
on thought about
How did we know this was
All
going to
spells.
happen?
Oh, I've got plenty of spell slots. I'm all right. I also have cantrips for
Neat.
various
I also
Neat,
have
neat,
to
neat,
admit
neat.
that I love that we also made sure that we knew that the camera wasn't rolling before this happened.
plausible deniability.
So, Ollie, what does it look like
Daniel just
as
murdered
you reach
Joey.
out and cast Cause Wounds on this child?
Well, because it has to be touched, that's why I was trying to be like, hey, just let me look at it. So I think like I am like take the stuff off the bandage to where it's usable. So he's like actually thinking like, oh, she's putting a bandage on my head. Whatever. I guess I'll deal with this. And as I like put my hand on his head to like move his hair away from where the damage is, I like just very subtly cast Cause Wounds. So and it
Subtly
doesn't do
for
a ton.
14 points of damage.
Whatever, it's fine. But suddenly, like as I move my hand away, I like make sure to wipe some of the blood on my hand so it looks like I've gotten like some of the blood out of the way of the wound. So that way, when I
Okay.
pull my hand away, it looks like it was naturally worse than it was, and not like I caused it
Okay.
anything, but more like, oh, we couldn't see it behind the blood. But
Okay.
this is what this looks like.
Okay, cool. You do that. And as you do that, he just kind of, you see him like wince, and he puts his hand up to his head again, and he's like, oh God, ugh, fucking migraines. And he is going to just kind of push your hand away, and he's like, just get off of me. Look, we're just gonna skate, and oh God, Emily, Aura, I think let's just go home, okay? God. And you see him just kind of look at you with judgment in his stupid frosted tips face as he leans on his friends who do the classic like as Emily escorts him away. Aura kind of hangs out behind for a minute and just kind of looks at their friends, looks back at you guys, and you hear Dylan snap, Aura! And Emily goes, come on, we're not waiting. And Aura just gives you a look with a shrug and follows
I'm
off.
gonna just nod towards Aura, and I'm just gonna say out loud, "You're cooler than them."
It's probably because you think cooler than them. So while that's happening, my question is, Eva, you have kind of stayed behind. What have you been doing during this exchange?
Since they are well away from me, I'm actually going to have a conversation this time.
Perfect.
The
You do
perfect.
that. Which room are you going to be in? Are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
stay in
stay in that bedroom right now. I figure if I look out that door, I can probably see them, right?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, okay, so have you heard any rumblings about who this woman is? I mean, her portrait was in the other room, and now it looks like there's an altar to her. Is she like an entity?
Gosh, I'm kind of new here myself, but I guess if you're looking for answers, that library over there might be a good starting point. It's over there for a minute. Also, she's not the only portrait here. There's quite a few. And, after you asked me to go, do my incorporeal thing and take a look around, upstairs, it looks like there's a very similar holding pattern there. So I think, yeah, you're onto something. Maybe they're like the family.
Okay, as I'm having this conversation, I'm going to go to the library.
Okay. You do that. Absolutely. And you kind of sense like, go ahead and why don't you roll me a Pierce the Veil?
Oh no. Oh god, that's another good roll.
Awesome.
Okay, that was a 17. What am I adding? No, Pierce the Veil is not a D20. It is a
D8 and a D4.
Okay, that was an 8. That was an 11.
An 11? Awesome. That's a really good roll. So with an 11, you go into this room and you see for a moment again, first of all, the floors have had a lot of really bad wear and tear, scuff marks everywhere, papers just all over the place. But as you walk in and cross that threshold, again, you see this place pristine, the way it used to be, organized beautifully, not a cobweb in sight. And as you do, you see this shadowy figure with just this essence of star stuff kind of swirling around here and there for a moment, walk over and pull a book off the shelf. And then you snap back into the real world as a book clatters in front of you. And you hear the voice go, "Here, look, it's like a photo album."
Thank you. And I'm just gonna go pick it up and look through it.
Do you touch it?
Yeah.
Cool, nothing happens.
Cool, great.
Fantastic, thank you so much, Jim.
All right, and as you do that, you open it up, and again, you see these pictures that are throughout the house, but it almost appears to be a diary of sorts where somebody has handwritten information on each of them, and the very title of this is "The Archons According to Ichabod."
Oh, great.
Yeah. You can move your...
For right now, I am going to flip until I see the image of the woman who's at the altar.
Okay, awesome. You do that, and the information that you see about her says, Yasaziel, Grand Archon of glittering things and earthly delights. I can throw that in chat.
Yes, please.
Boop. Cool. Awesome, awesome. And as you're doing that, could you roll me a perception check?
Wow.
I roll this one with advantage. I rolled the same thing twice. 21.
Woof. Okay, awesome. We're going to have that come in just a moment. We're going to go ahead, and what I would like to know with you two, with Ollie and Adelina, what have Fluffles and Kala been up to?
Fluffles is looking down towards the cat and going, "Much respect, mighty fluff beast."
Kala gives no response. I think because they're alone where they are right now, I would assume. I don't think Kala would have followed us to the pool. I think she's probably somewhere where she can see me, but is not necessarily at my side.
Okay.
In response to Fluffles, Kala lets her wings out, and Kala's wings are bat wings, and she just flies the tiniest bit off of the ground, and then gets back down. kind of as this way of being like, hey, you're a talking squirrel. I'm special too. I just don't talk.
Lo, such wonder, such beauty, such grace.
Perfect.
Kala makes like one loop around Fluffles and then starts to walk back through the house trying to find something, like trying to find wherever they should go when they come back in the house, essentially.
Is this
Awesome.
glorious
Sammy
wonder that blows my mind?
Cool.
Sammy said flying mount.
So as you do that checks out. We're gonna cut back real quick to Eva in the library. And Eva, what you find is very interesting. You find a yearbook catches your eye. And what really stands out about this is it is a yearbook from 2007. And with that, we are going to go to break for a moment, and we will be back in just a minute.
Fluffles just whispers, I will write it one day. One day.
I would love anything. Like, let's do a game like the...
Eva, you've picked up a yearbook from 2007, which is a little bit weird. Meanwhile, everybody else is still chilling by the pool. Ashley, now that Dylan has tucked his tail and run, what would you like to do?
She realizes after he leaves, she was like, damn it, I should have made a kiddie pool joke.
Did you want him to be here?
No.
No, I mean, did you want him to be in your video while you made the joke?
No. No. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, totally. I don't want his stupid hair anywhere near my...
Oh, no.
I'm not on TikTok. What is it? Is it a channel? Is it a page? Oh, gotcha. No, we're good. Hang on to that for later. We might,
Okie doke. Where'd my squirrel go?
Since we're out here, and there was, like, spooky vibes inside, I'm just gonna, like, look around real quick before we go back inside. Are there spooky vibes out here as well?
No. Right now you feel fine. You actually feel like the fresh air helped a lot, and being in the pool was honestly really nice. So remind me
right here.
I was about to say, besides the graveyard, we're right beside. Everything feels totally cool.
You know
and
what?
normal.
That was a big thought of mine. Is why would we build a pool next to the graveyard? But you know what? Who am I to judge aesthetic choices?
Why does someone have a small graveyard in their backyard?
It's probably a family graveyard.
Oh, that's fair.
Sometimes people just want some aesthetics. Maybe somebody over there really liked the pool. And so they were like, I want to be buried by the pool.
Right
and then you
beside the
just
pool.
kept building around that. I don't know.
Having one grave by the pool looks a little suspicious. Having multiple makes it a cemetery, and that's okay.
Whoever made the map just plays Sims. That's just...
I agree with this. I agree with
Yes.
this.
That is my favorite way. In
Don't worry about it, okay?
Allie just immediately went, don't out me like this.
I'm gonna climb back up the thing, but before I go back in, I'm just gonna can I just vibe check the family cemetery?
Cool. Yeah, you can. So Hunter's Mark, you said that's supernatural and / or undead, correct?
It says let me get the exact wording for you here.
Okay.
Supernatural haunts and similar denizens in the mundane world.
Okay, cool.
So I'm reading it as anything that's not supposed to be here.
Okay, awesome.
Is kind of how I was interpreting that. And that's to 30 feet. And then, so past that, I was gonna pierce the veil.
Okay, let me check something.
So great. 8 on my vibe check.
An 8 on your vibe check. Yikes. Cool. Chat, can you roll me exclamation point D20, please? Yeah, you're not getting anything there.
Okay, interesting. I would think that
Jazz. Sorry.
Wow.
Nat 20. Nat 20 in chat.
All right. Because, like,
And
that's
with
what I
that-
would think, right? Like, that would be the super haunted part. But instead, the glitter is the super haunted part.
Glitter is
Don't worry about
always
it.
super haunted.
Is this ghost also on TikTok?
I don't think TikTok has a lot of glitter. It's not very like eco-friendly these days. Cool.
It's kind
So
of degradable.
There's seaweed glitter.
I'm showing my awful habits here, but there actually is at least one creator I know who puts their phone on a desk and they use like makeup powder eyeshadow and like load up a brush and put it on slow down and then taps it and it just looks like it's like you're just in like a snow tunnel of like sparkly powder. Yeah,
It was really popular on TikTok for a while there.
yeah, it's fun. Great to disassociate too.
Yes, it is. Speaking of disassociating, I'm back. No, just kidding. I was looking at Streamlabs. Cool.
Well, that's a
So
really good
when-
excuse, though, to act like I was just disassociating. I wasn't looking at everything that I have open at one time.
It's fine.
Ashley, when you go ahead and vibe check the graveyard, seems fine. But again, there's something in the house that is still kind of making you feel a little unsettled. You feel like it has moved, the thing. And you can't quite localize it at this point with an 8. Oh, we have another faux card. Cool.
Great.
So, since most everybody else is out here and we're kind of like coming back inside, she's just gonna be like, so are y'all getting the vibes too?
What vibes?
The like the vibes.
Aura had a pretty good vibe.
That's facts, but that's not what I'm talking about. No, the like something's going to murder you, like dead thing hanging out.
I haven't really
like,
been checking.
supernatural vibes.
I mean, when I walked in the house, I felt like I was going to puke up everything I've eaten, and my vision went all weird for a little bit.
Have you had water?
Those vibes, yeah.
I mean, I had water after practice.
Make sure you drink water.
Okay, will do.
Just nods at that, gives you a thumbs up.
Right. So you're gonna hydrate or dihydrate? Cool.
Yeah. Maybe both at this point. We'll see.
We'll see.
Who knows?
Actually,
If there's time in
that
the day,
brings
might
us
be both.
to a good point. Ollie, could you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no!
Again.
You should have had more water.
That is
That would be
maybe
a
the
con
most
save.
unfortunate roll I've ever had. Hold
I
on.
think you
Let me
have
see what I
points
add
you
to
can
it.
add to it.
Yeah, how many points do I have that I can add to it? I don't think anything will save this, but we'll try.
Ollie has 2 right now, I
Oh
believe.
no!
Okay, well, I don't think a 5 is going to cut it, and so I'm just not going to use those yet.
Okay.
So I have a 3.
You have a 3.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Ollie, you find yourself getting a little bit tired.
Oh no.
In fact, more than a little bit. You feel your eyes getting kind of heavy, and at the pool, you have to reach out and grab the fence as you catch yourself from falling. You are feeling exhausted.
Yeah.
Do you check your bag?
Yeah, I need my meds. My meds would be in my
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Why you say it like that?
You do need your meds, don't you?
Why you gotta say it like that, Allie?
Yeah, those meds aren't there.
Why are you
Cool.
going-
My meds
why are
aren't
you
in my
dirty?
bag?
Why are you doing dirty?
Okay, is everybody heading back up towards the house?
Yeah. If I can find Fluffles, absolutely I am.
Yes, Fluffles
What is the
chilling
active
right there.
arcana right now?
The active arcana, that's a great question. It is still going to be the Empress for technology checks, which honestly would be a great time to do something with TikTok. I was going to say. Do you want to, I will let you roll a technology check real quick, Ashley, if you want to post a TikTok.
I do. I'm in this fancy purple room with all the glitter, so I think I am gonna go, hey, free real estate, and do the like makeup brush
Okay.
I mean, it's here, right?
With
So
the
I'm going
Awesome.
to. Yeah, with the spooky glitter.
Awesome.
Cool. So I would let you roll either performance or technology. And we just got an Arcana flip. But we'll let you finish this first.
What is tech and intelligence roll?
Yeah. So let me see. I've got your information here too. So for a technology check, it looks like Ashley is coming in. Oh, wow. It looks like you actually have +3 to technology and then with advantage due to the Empress.
All right.
Not bad.
14. I rolled
14?
an 11 and
Okay.
a 3.
Cool. Yeah, with a 14, that's going to be a pretty successful TikTok right there. Is it one that we'll say with technology, you're editing it? Chat, can you roll me a D100, please? Excuse me. Yeah, we'll do D100. And we're going to see how far your reach grows and how many more TikTok followers. 29. You get 29 more TikTok followers right now.
All right, not bad.
Cool. All righty. Of course, that's an error in my spreadsheet because it's like, what do you mean +29 TikTok followers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Cool.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna put the part of Thriller over it where Vincent Price is like kind of in his like really deep speaking voice, and then it's got like the glitter and it's a vibe.
Okay, so in the background, do you have like the boarded up windows and stuff like that for like the juxtaposition of like the glitter and the makeup brush and beauts?
Yeah.
Awesome. It is a fucking mood and it looks great on film. You edit it with the perfect filters. Everything is just blah. And you gain 29 followers. And I'm also going to say, Ashley, due to that, yeah, we're going to say everybody's going to get 1 added to their assist pool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Because you're feeling good. You're feeling confident. You guys are feeling kind of, how do you say, lucky? So, yeah, things are on the up and up right there. And with that luck, let's cross our fingers because it's time for an Arcana flip. So let's take a look. Ooh, what we got here. Oh, the mirror. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got. Hold on. While I'm looking that up, is there anything anybody else would like to do on their way back to the house?
I'm gonna double check my bag and make sure my meds definitely are not in there.
Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
I think with the question about the vibe check earlier, like Adelina's not really looking into that, so I think she's finally gonna be like, "Is there people trying to kill us?" So she's probably gonna like look into it a little bit, try to get a guess on the vibe.
Okay. So for that vibe check, is there a certain skill you want to use for that, or just general
Probably
perception?
my psychic, if I can use my psychic ability.
Yes, absolutely. Go for it. Roll me a psychic check.
Because that's my best one too. That's a +8 on that one.
What?
Oh,
yes,
that's a
right.
natural
that
19 +8, so 27.
Lort. 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 Okay. Yeah, I forgot that you had that like one ridiculous stat.
This is why I got the one really great stat. Because the rest of my rolls have been shit.
Adelina, you have walked up this path. I'm gonna narrate a second for you, okay?
Okay.
So you're taking the road less followed. You know, you see this entryway over here to the pool, the gate that is wide open, chains broken already, and you make your way up this cobblestone path. You know, let me go ahead and move our friends away. Cool. So as you walk up there, you look at the brush, you look at this beautiful piece of architecture, you look at the woods, you look at that circle of mushrooms. That circle of mushrooms. That circle of mushrooms. And you immediately clock that right there is a fairy circle.
Adelina's trying really hard not to scream, but she's super excited right now.
Adelina, do you approach the fairy circle? Because you are Fae, so you would be unaffected by any sort of negative reactions to this. This is something that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you head over to this. What information would you like to gather? What I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you a cast of Speaks with Plants to talk to these mushrooms.
Okay. I'm going to pick up Fluffles and go, it's a fairy circle, like really excitedly, like Fluffles, it's a fairy circle. And he goes, no, you are correct. I'm going to look towards this and I'm going to say, hello. I don't talk to plants very often. This is very new for me. But I heard that the vibe check here has been not so great. What's your take
These
on
vibes
the vibe
are
check?
very immaculate.
Okay, you hear a little voice go, I don't know what vibe is really worse. I don't know if it's that douche canoe that made his way into the pool, or if it's the things that are swirling around under the dirt. And you hear another voice go, I definitely think it's the things that are swirling around in the dirt. I don't know a thing or two about plants, but I know that guy seems really mean, guys. And then another voice kind of picks up and goes, mean? I don't think he's mean. I think that that's just the way he is, and he's just making his way with the best that he can.
Just nodding. Just nod. I am very surprised, though, that you know the word douche canoe.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we? It's kind of vernacular.
That's, you know what, fair. I don't really speak to plants very often, so I'm just quite surprised.
What, you think we don't TikTok? And another voice
Do you have a TikTok?
No, we
follow
don't
you.
TikTok. We don't have access to the phones, but our friends Elm and Oak do, and they have a lot of it's like, what's the game you guys play? Telephone, but with TikToks. We do a lot of storytelling. We don't get a lot of visitors. I'm really glad you came by.
Oh, well, I'm happy to talk with you for a little bit. So you said there were things under the ground?
And you hear another voice kind of go, things in the ground, things in the walls. It's all the same at this point. But yeah, right now it's in the ground. It's burrowing.
Is it a bad
It's been
thing?
burrowing. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's been in this area for about a week or two. And it's just pretty bad. It's just like a big vine. Just watch out for the plants. Look out for plants where there shouldn't be plants. It's pretty common sense.
Look out for plants where she's writing this down. She just pulled out a notepad. Look out for plants where there shouldn't be plants. Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else I should know so I don't die?
And all the other ones are like, oh, Morel is talking. And you kind of hear whispers being like, oh, Morel. And then you just hear another one go, no, that's about it. Morel summed it up. We're supposed to be more cryptic than that, but I guess the GM just gave up.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Thank you.
Well, wait, where's this? What is their TikTok? I'll follow them.
Oh, the one that we watch is @Dylan the Man.
@Dylan the Man. You know what, though? I heard that there was a better one.
Oh, really? We'll tell them to try to get them to follow it. They're like, we can't control which ones the people we can see follow.
You know what? That's fair.
We're trees and mushrooms. We don't have phones.
That's fair. You know what? If the douche canoe comes back, do me a favor though. Can you trip him for me?
Absolutely.
Oh, I knew I'd like you. Thank you.
And that's the most talkative that Morel has been in a while. Let's cut back to everybody else. We've got some information from everybody now. By everybody, I mean this circle of mushrooms.
I will get all excited and like run into the house and be like, I learned things.
Okay, what does everybody else say?
I got a 16 on that
still.
investigation check. I don't have my meds, right?
You do not have your meds. That is correct. Ashley, what was that?
Cool.
She just turns back at the. I learned something. Like, okay, spill.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. I actually have to say the thing. That's right. So, I talked to the mushrooms outside,
Of course,
and they said, oh no, hold on. She'll take out her notepad. They said, watch out for plants where there shouldn't be any. I wrote pants though. I think I meant plants.
Noted.
But also
Are there any
probably
plants
makes
in
to
here?
watch out for pants that are probably not in the right spot.
Just to be safe, I'll look out for both plants and
That's
pants
probably
that are in
you know
odd
what?
spaces.
I don't think it would do any harm to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you look in there, you do see that there are some flowers, like a little house plant, but it seems to be doing okay. Like, even though it technically shouldn't if this place is abandoned, but it doesn't seem out of place per se. It seems intentionally put there.
Probably an aloe then.
Yeah, basically.
Can't kill those things.
I have.
It's true.
Which, I mean, like, all these babies, happy as can be. Aloe, no. I'm gonna say the nice words instead.
I have also killed aloe.
Gang, gang.
I have a lot.
Cool.
Anyway. So Ashley's gonna walk back out into the hallway. This is not connected to where Eva is. Okay.
Yeah, you
so
have to go.
Ashley's just gonna try and like make eye contact, right? Like, we haven't seen her in a while. Just okay. She's not in here. All right, she's not in here. Okay, here we are. Yay.
You will find me sitting just buried in this yearbook.
Okay.
So yeah, she's gonna walk in the room and be like, so it was that asshole Dylan, but while we were out there was some like seriously weird. What are you doing?
Okay, so I found this book. It's like a diary photo album. I don't know. It's weird. It's got a lot of things in it. But like, I also found this 2007 yearbook.
Okay.
Hold on. My computer's running slow.
No.
Oh, there it is. Okay. It's from Campbell, West Virginia. I don't know why it would be here.
I figure at this point I like stumble in. Did you say Campbell or Cabell?
Campbell.
Okay.
Ollie, roll me a knowledge history.
Oh, history.
Ashley doesn't know. But Jenna knows.
What do I add to history?
Let's see. For history, that's going to be...
You get a +2, right, to that?
+4. Make that a +4.
Oh, I get +4, so I got a 19.
Cool. A 19? Awesome. Yeah, you're familiar with Campbell. Campbell's like a small town at like the foothills of Appalachia, a little bit of a valley area. It's a place that has had a lot of rumors in like the past decade about like cryptids showing up. There's a lot of unexplained activity. It's one of those like supernatural hotspots on the map.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard of the place. Mothman, stuff like that, like the creepy, crawly, shadowy things. It's like one of those like big spots that they say a bunch of them show up in all the time. Yeah. God.
Are you all
And,
right?
Yeah, I'm my meds fell out of my bag, and I can't take any, so I can't stay awake very well. You all would probably know in passing, but have never seen her do it, that Ollie is narcoleptic. And she has medicine to keep her awake. But she like takes it very like regimented, so you all have never seen her fall asleep. Have just kind of heard about it in passing or seen her take her pills.
I think knowing that, Adelina will immediately just start looking around to try and see if she can find the medication.
okay. Roll me an investigation.
Okay. It's not great, so I'm just gonna probably be picking up things and putting them down and walking around. Let's find out though.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense to
9.
me. Once I see someone else looking for the meds, I'll be like, start looking for them too.
Yeah. While you all are looking, I'll help you
Me
look at
too.
the yearbooks, I guess.
Okay. So, Eva, do you let her take the yearbook, or are you going to look for additional yearbooks to thumb through?
I'm sorry. I'm hearing weird stuff through audio, and I was just trying to see what was going on.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
You're good.
You sound very normal.
You sound beautiful.
Weird. Thank you.
Ah, 10.
I will give Ollie the yearbook, and then I am gonna take a look at that photo album and see if I can glean. I'm not looking for anything specific this time. I'm just kind of, I guess, gleaning in general.
Absolutely. I'm not going to make you roll for this because you can read. So I'm just going to send you information in private chat about like what it is outlining. Sorry, that was my own sound effect for having to navigate back to the right channel because I navigated away because I don't know how shortcuts work. We're good. Okay.
If it makes you feel better, I'm trying to use a Mac for the first time. The only Apple product I've ever used is an iPhone or an iPad. So this is a severe learning curve.
Okay. No, I feel that. I'm on a Mac myself right now. So if you need any help, just reach out. For that matter, Hina, I'm also going to be sending you some information as well.
Okie dokie.
About the Archons. Oops. Almost sent it to the wrong person.
Oh no. Avert thine eyes. Look away from the secret.
So there you go. That is information that you have from your family from being bloodline born. So there we go. Cool. Awesome. And as we head back, Ollie, you get this yearbook. And Eva, you dive into this handwritten journal. I'll also give you more information on this in between next session and now, because it will probably take a minute to do some reading. Would anybody else like to look around this room or an adjoining room? We've got this office over here and a living room over this way.
I am. I rolled a 22 to look around, and I'm looking for her meds, but she's just kind of got the scanner going, basically.
Cool. So what jumps out to you, you do not find any meds. What you do find when looking through these 3 rooms is you find 2 very clean looking safes over this way. Or not safes, sorry. Locked filing cabinets. Right there. They are surprisingly clean of dust. And it looks like somebody recently tried to get into them. Although it doesn't look like that was successful. There is a digital lock pad on them.
Digital
also,
lock pad.
Yeah, just like a digital pin. I almost forgot to tell you guys what the Arcana card is because we haven't needed to use it yet.
I was just about to say, I wish we still had the tech one.
Yeah, I know. It would be really helpful. Yeah, you guys can think, let me take a look at who just kind of screwed you guys over a bit. That was Sammy Bear.
I was going to say, if it was the flip, it was Sammy.
Usually is Sammy.
Yeah. So we have the mirror in play right now. And while the mirror is in play, attempts made to pierce the veil are at disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Cool.
So,
great.
That's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. Cool. Awesome.
I could
All right.
change it, but I don't. I think I want to save my card.
Okay.
Is there a door over to this left area?
Left area.
Of the library? Over here?
No door. Just bookshelves.
Okay.
And there wasn't a door in the bedroom, right?
Correct.
So do we even know that there's a room there? I mean, we can see it on the map, but...
Yeah.
I would say...
Yeah, that's why I was thinking...
Very observant. You guys can... What's everybody's passive perception?
15 or something.
Wait, I have that information.
16.
11.
14.
Good. For perception? Okay. Cool. So Eva and Ollie. 18, you guys have your eyes on the prize right now. But Eva and Ollie, you guys kind of put together, especially because you were, you know what, Eva, actually, with a 14 being in this room, you did not go out onto the balcony. You stayed in here. So I would say, actually, Ollie, you are the only one who realizes that being outside, being over here, and then being over here, that square footage doesn't really add up. It makes it seem like the house is maybe smaller on the inside than it is on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a little funky. That being said, there might be a mother-in-law suite or something from the outside. You guys didn't really look around that side of the building too much. So, where's that at?
Can I get up and try to look, if I go outside, if I put these pieces together, I'm gonna, because I've got Kala with me, I'll just look at Eva and go, I need to check something. This house isn't built right. There should be something behind this wall, but there's not a door. If I fall asleep outside and fall or something, Kala will come get you. And then I'm just gonna leave and go out on the balcony and start from the balcony and work around the house from there.
Okay, yeah, you'll do that.
If she leaves the house, I'm gonna just kind of shout after, "Watch out for the fairy circle!"
Good call.
Okay.
Good call.
Mushrooms.
Also,
The circle of mushrooms. Don't step in it.
Much more clear, thank you.
I can't help but notice that we have another Arcana flip that's been played.
Great.
Because I enjoy more chaos, and if Sammy's going to cause mischief, so will I.
So let's take a look at what we've got right here. The isolate one.
Ooh, what's that?
Sorry,
There's an incel card.
Dylan's back.
Dylan.
The douche canoe. As the
People
mushrooms
keep
called him.
playing cards to give him more followers. I thought you were my friends.
You guys can craft those cards to be something else. Also, Jay, can we get the influencer Arcana card?
Yes.
Sorry, here we go. The isolated one over here. So your universal benefit is while it's in play, characters targeted by God damn it. Okay.
What'd I do?
You helped the party. Characters targeted by enchantments and charms make their saving throws at advantage.
Sweet.
Nice.
I will
Very,
accept all the
very
+1
nice.
cards to my pool, please. Thank you.
Yes. And I will also say, for those of you who are into tarot, the isolate one is basically the equivalent of the hermit, which is
It's fantastic.
is my necklace. So I'm glad that is such a good card. That's a good one.
Oh, I don't have my star on.
The star is the next one I'm getting. Sorry. JK, the moon first, but anyways, can you tell that I like this stuff? Okay, here we go. Oh man, guys, I'm not going to tell you who it is in chat. I can tell you all that I can see this. The party cannot see this. Somebody just destroyed +1 TikTok follower to craft resources instead. So, call him John Denver because you've got a friend. That's John Denver.
Nice.
Yes, John Denver.
Nice.
Is it?
Okay.
No, it's
From Toy Story?
James
Well,
Taylor.
that's not-
James Taylor. Or
I was
Carly
gonna
Simon.
say-
I don't think we're talking about
I
the
think
same
it's
thing.
Taylor.
I'm very confused.
Sorry, I thought we were
Oh,
talking
no,
about the
you're
song
thinking
You've
of-
Got a Friend.
Friend, you're thinking of You've Got a Friend in Me.
Yeah.
That is what I was thinking of.
There we
yes.
go.
And that's not the same.
No.
That's definitely
And
not.
I'm thinking of boom, doom, 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 doom. Nope, that's a Beatles song. That's the
It's okay. You're doing great. Don't worry about it.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay, so before this turns into karaoke, these safes.
there are some safes, yes.
Um,
Sorry. And I just
are
dropped
any
an
of us
earbud.
like techie?
Not Ollie.
That's a good question.
No. I do not believe
Okay,
so.
friends, this is an embarrassing moment for the GM. I just lost an earbud. We're gonna break the fourth wall, the fifth wall, the sixth wall. We're gonna break a lot of walls right now because I can't hear you all very well, and I want to make
That's
sure
right,
I can
chat.
hear
It's
you.
up to you to find it.
We can say whatever we want.
Chat,
I
only
can hear you
you
enough.
The GM's away.
Find it.
I found it. Okay, there we go. I just had to
It was
turn
all
my
thanks to
flashlight
chat.
on
It
the
was
phone.
all thanks to chat. Good job, chat.
Good job, chat.
Why are you guys talking about She-Hulk
solved so
and
many
salmon
mysteries
now?
today.
It's fine. We're
It
fine.
was to
Okay,
help. It was
so-
to save the earbud.
Okay, thank you. Ashley, you're looking at these filing
She-Hulk is
cabinets.
breaking all the walls.
Breaking down that fourth
Yeah.
wall. Roll a technology
can-
check.
You can absolutely roll a technology check. I would say that you could also do an investigation if you would like. If you are or a street would also work if you're trying to infer information from like looking for which numbers are the most worn or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, no.
Because
Let me tell you.
because of the Scooby-Doo movie that came out when I was a kid, where Daphne like totally did that with like makeup. So obviously,
Okay. Cool.
That's a 16, but I think I'm gonna throw 2 of my points in there, so to make it an 18.
An 18. Okay, you're comfortable with that?
Yes, Eric Frankhouse, I'm comfortable with that.
Yep.
Ooh.
Look, okay, cool. I'm just, yeah, you've got a lot of points. You have 5, so now you're on more of an even playing field. Absolutely. With an 18 for that, you're able to go ahead and observe, and you use your. I would like to think that Ashley has somehow found a TikTok filter that is going to be able to help zoom in, enhance, and so on and so forth to find those worn down keys or if there is debris left from fingerprints. And you were able to crack the code 2848. Yeah, I do too. 2848 on the safe, and it pops on open. And there is one manila envelope inside.
Yoink.
Okay, you're going to open it?
Yes, I touch it with my hands and open it.
It's just paper.
Rub it
It's
on
all
my
over.
Oh.
You're fine. Cool. So you open it up and you see the deed to this property. And the name that is listed on the deed, let me see. It is 1979 is the date on it. And the name on it is not, in fact, Ichabod Eimer. The name is Gavin Schneller. And you can roll me a street, or you can roll me a lore.
What are those with?
People look at this body.
That's a nat 20.
That's a nat 20. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So I would say you and Eva are probably good friends. I mean, you guys are both here, even though Eva, have you told them about your family?
I mean, they know that my mom's the mayor and all of that, but probably not like
Okay.
deep references.
Cool. But you do know that your mom's the mayor. So you would recognize the name Gavin Schneller. You would know that that is another political figure, although he is not the mayor himself. He has been very much involved in the politics of Chambridge, Maryland for as long as you've been born, at least. He's a very prominent figure. He's a developer. Excuse me. So he does buy a lot of properties. He renovates them, and is well known as being a very successful entrepreneur in the area. There are also rumors and whisperings that he has ties to like the DC area and lawmakers, and that he can pull strings if he needs to. He is very, very powerful and influential. He'd honestly be like a really big pull if you're able to get him in a TikTok. But that's the name that is listed on the deed to this home.
So I'm going to walk back into the room with everybody else and just kind of like casually toss it on like the coffee table that's in there and be like, I thought this house was like Ichabod's or possibly Ryan Gosling's, but it's apparently Gavin's.
Oh, and also just common knowledge, he does not go by Gavin. He goes by Gav Schneller.
Wait, like Gav Schneller?
Yeah, like that's what it says.
That makes no sense. Like his whole deal is buying property and renovating it. Why would he just buy this and let it sit?
She kind of like, what? This doesn't look beautifully renovated to you?
I mean, he could have made so much money on this, though.
Yeah, it's from like the 70s, so he's had it for like a long time. Maybe he just forgot.
How old is Gav Schneller?
You would know that he is probably mid-60s at this point.
Are we saying he could have sold this house? Because that might have been difficult with the fact that there's a graveyard right next to the swimming pool.
I mean, in this economy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you want a graveyard next to your swimming pool?
Hina, real talk, if I could afford a house like this because of the graveyard, yes, I would take the graveyard next to the swimming pool. I personally would be more concerned about the swimming pool than the graveyard.
No judgment. I'm just surprised. That's all.
I mean,
But
look,
that's
only
not what a
12
17-year-old
bodies out
thinks.
there.
That's what someone with a small child would be concerned about.
And look, you can take the graveyard and you can turn it into an outdoor play space. Sorry.
I used to play in a graveyard when I was a kid.
Oh,
There's a
no.
graveyard next to my grandmother's house.
Look,
I love
graveyards are very lovely, calm spaces.
They honestly really are.
Which sounds really weird next to a rowdy pool if you have kids. I'm just saying.
Honestly, between the
My-
two, I'd take the graveyard. So
Yeah.
There you go.
I would
Just
too.
remove the pool. That's all I'm
Indoor
saying.
pools
Just
are a
remove
lot
the
of
pool.
work.
So there wasn't anything else in the safe at all? It was just the deed?
it was just the deed. One of the safes. I should say the other safe. Did you go for both the safes or just one?
Yeah, I was trying to.
I would say same pin opens both of them. The other one contains a firearm.
Yoink.
Gav.
Okay, there you go.
No.
And
I was
will
the
send
bad
you
guy
all-
for putting cause wounds on douche canoe of a kid. Oof. Now we have a gun
be
in our
fair,
possession.
She hasn't shot it yet.
I mean, she hasn't, but I'm just saying what I did is very small in the grand scheme of things. Now
I'm sure it's fine. I'm
It'll be-
sure
it'll
it's
buff.
absolutely
It's fine.
fine.
It's fine.
You have to have proficiency with firearms in order to use them. It's
Cool.
Well, I think you still can use them. It's just a
Not yet.
horrible idea.
It's like every day. Anyway, is Gav Schneller a political rival or is he
No.
like a political ally of my parents, of my mom?
Technically, he could go either way, but he has been a financial backer for as long as you remember. Your mom doesn't really talk about like adversaries, but you do know you've seen Schneller over for dinner quite a few times. And they do run in the same political like social circle. They do joint benefits and things like that. So you can assume, and his companies and his LLCs do in fact back your mother presently.
Okay. You remember the code, right?
Me? Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just gonna go put it back in the safe and close it. Just because I don't want that deed to get lost. If he was a rival, I was probably gonna snatch it, but you know.
Cool.
I'm gonna just go out back into the like foyer
Okay.
and have a conversation.
Cool. As you are doing that, I would like everybody to roll me a will save or a wisdom save.
And we
I'm
still
so
do
good
this
at
an
those.
advantage because of the Arcana card, yeah?
For wisdom, no. Right now it's pierce the veil at disadvantage.
No. There was one after that.
Yeah, there was something about enchantment and charm.
You're right.
What
I'm
he
lying. I'm lying because it is baby. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong.
So wait,
Sweet.
Yep. Well, no, that is enchantments and charms.
And this is not that.
So that's not what's happening.
This is neither.
Okay.
This is neither.
Well, I got a 14.
I
Okay.
rolled a nat 20 plus 4, which is 24.
Beautiful.
this is a
Beautiful.
wisdom save.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 9.
Rough and rough.
Okay.
The team is on our
My
A
A
game.
team. So what happens here is you all hear a loud "Doob" harmony as Fluffles just blops and cannonballs onto the piano, and you guys are both very startled for a moment before you realize how to localize sound and that that's probably the piano that you saw earlier. That being said, You then hear Fluffles just scurry up the piano, jump off, and rush into the room back up to Adelina.
Wow, that was
He
very
is
beautiful.
carried-
Don't do that again.
He says, this is not the same Fluffles voice as you, but we're just
That's
doing
okay.
what we can. And he says, I try. And he is going to present to you with 2 hands a little potion bottle.
Oh, gonna take it.
And he says, this was on the bar with the rest of the interesting liquids and things, but this didn't look like alcohol, so I thought you could have it.
Well, if it was alcohol, I technically could have it.
No, you are not 21 years old, so you could, but you should
scallywag,
not.
you're right. I was trying to trick you.
Oh, you.
I'm a squirrel and alcohol would probably kill me, but...
Well, you can't have it if I'm not allowed to have it. So there.
Solidarity! He yells with his little Fluffles fist in the air.
Is there a way I can figure out what this potion is?
Roll me an occult check.
Oh no, that's not good. Okay. I'll try my best. Take this dice. It's a 13.
A 13, DC was 12, so that is
Hey.
minor potion of healing.
Ooh.
So you can add
Cool.
that to your inventory. Yep. Cool. And with that, let's cut over to Eva in this main room. What would you like to ask as you close your eyes there?
Sure. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I found this book that has things about archons in it, and I guess in that room back there, there's an altar to one of them. Should I be aware? Are they here? Do they come here?
Do they come here? That's a good question, and I would have to say, do you want a blanket statement, or we're going into the wrong accent right now? So
It's
let's try
okay.
to go ahead and fix it. Okay, do you want a blanket statement, or do you want details? What are you looking for?
I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's something about plants where there's not supposed to be plants. And then the basement, you said that there was stuff under the dirt, so I figured going down to the basement was a bad idea.
Yeah, look, so here's how things are gonna fall right now, okay? Yeah, this place was definitely set up with the archons in mind. Now, do they visit it? That's a great question. That's like saying, if I build a B&B for The Rock Johnson, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is he going to come by just because I said, hey, here's a room that says, I like wrestling and I can smell what you're cooking? No, sweetie pie, he's probably not. However, you cast enough lines, maybe people show up. This place has some very interesting themed rooms in it. Do I know who stayed here? No, sweetie pie, I absolutely do not. Do I know who they were catering for? I've got a pretty good idea, and I think you do too. And you kind of see this image kind of step through this transparent night sky visage, and you see this arm extend and point one by one to these portraits that have been painted and set on the walls. And then you see it dissipate, and you hear the voice come back the other side of your ear and go, now, if I was telling you what I would do, I would turn tail, and I would beeline the hell on out of here, but I know you got more guts than me. So I have a feeling that you're going to stick around as long as these dingbat friends of yours are going to, and yeah, you got heart, they got guts, you got all of the things that go into a corpse, which if you're not careful, you're going to end up as, okay? You get it? You feel me?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. So just be careful. This place gives me the willies.
Yeah, I don't like being here anymore. I didn't like it in the beginning. Let's be real. I didn't like being here at all.
Yeah, something here is disturbed. And it's not a slow burn. Something here has been kicked up real recently, and I don't like it much, okay? So if it's all the same to you, I'd like to kind of stick close. And please don't send me out to do surveillance work anymore. I thought we were closer than that.
Yeah. I didn't know what was around, so I figured it was safer if you looked instead of me.
Yeah. I will say, though, those mannequins in the basement look pretty cool. Creepy as hell, but cool.
Oh, we are going in the basement at some point. I don't know how I'm going to manage it, but we're doing it.
We absolutely
I was actually
are.
going to say, like, if Adelina's still looking around, she probably would have been, with how low I rolled with my investigation, I would probably go, maybe she dropped him down into the basement.
With that's actually a great time. Let's go ahead and let's cut back. Ollie, can you make me a quick stealth and or acrobatics?
Sure. Okay, not bad. They're actually the same, so it's a 16 either way.
A 16? Awesome. Okay, so Ollie, the yearbook that you've been clutching to your chest tumbles and you grab it. And as you grab it, the pages open up and you find yourself staring face to face with a senior portrait of yourself. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Aww.
Cool. So guys, don't forget to join us next week, same time, same place, and we're going to finish up this little mystery. And drum roll, go ahead and put code SPOOPY, SPOOPY, down into chat, and we will see who is going to end up with their own copy of Bloodlines and Black Magic that will give you some more insight into those archives that we were talking about tonight, as well as all the other fun things. Jazz Elves saying spoopy. I think we already got you in that drawing. Let's find out, though. And with that, I'm going to give you all a minute to have a player decompress without the GM present. And by that, I mean my bladder is this big. I will be right on back.
I feel like we gotta talk about that beautiful song that she sang.
I pee frequent, but I pee fast.
It's beautiful.
It is. I'm gonna need
really
like a
catchy.
whole.
It's genuinely a bop.
It's a good bop.
I need it to be like a jingle that plays on break, like every few slides. You just hear it.
Someone's gotta remix it and just have it looping. 100%.
Okay, so real talk at the very beginning when we came in, and she was like, yeah, there's paintings everywhere, and they're paintings of women. And I was like, oh, one of them's going to be like one of us. That's what happens in haunted houses. And then it wasn't. It was the Archons. And I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with this information. And then she was like, yeah, your yearbook photo. And I'm like, my yearbook photo, this is haunted.
Oh, no. It does follow normal conventions.
Yeah. I gotta say, I did not see the yearbook thing happening at the end where she's like, and it's your senior picture. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. Okay.
Well, hello.
Sure. I will say at one point, when you were starting to go through the safes, I was like, there's something in one of these. There's something, and I pray that there's something Ryan Gosling related in one of these safes, because I want Ashley to keep going on the thing of Ryan Gosling owns this house. I want it so badly that Ashley's convinced that this was Ryan Gosling's house.
Someone could just say.
Is she gonna believe any of us?
Yeah.
I don't think she's seen the movie.
She's only heard about the rumors.
Yeah, but what year did Blade Runner 2049 come? Oh, no, it's modern. It's freaking modern. Okay, cool. So, okay, guys, are you all ready for us to close out the giveaway and we can go ahead and do our drawing?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a random drawing. That's not, nope, that is a random picture drawing. That is not the one that I use for.
Well, that's beautiful. That's an art project now.
Yep. One of the pictures in the hallway is actually just that drawing. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
anyone
lovely.
at all. It's like a stick figure
Look.
beside a house.
It's beautiful.
Just don't worry about it.
Then.
Okay,
We're gonna.
I'm
put it on
gonna
the
go ahead
fridge.
and add everybody in bit by bit. So, guys, while we're doing that, why don't we go around and just say what we are up to, guys? Where can we find you until next
Okay,
week?
I'll go first. You can find me in the basement with my gun. That's what I'm going to be up to.
Pew.
Shooting mannequins.
Shooting mannequins.
Okay, no, but actually. I am Jenna, and I am one of the co-founders of Ladies in D&D, so you can find me here at Ladies of D&D. I also am writing a game. It's called Siren Squad. If you like teamwork and friendship and rainbows and mermaids and secret agents and saving the world and ocean puns, then you might like the game that I'm writing. The beta is currently available, and the final version is going to be out in December when we play it. Oh, in December. What is that, you ask? I'm so glad. I'd love to tell you. In December is a month-long streaming event that we do on LD&D, and we've decided it's annual now, where we showcase indie creators and indie games. And we have a ton of stuff happening this year. I think there's like 15 games happening. It's
crazy.
Bananas.
And y'all can probably see these same awesome faces.
Mm-hmm. So you should join us in December, like every other day, and we're going to be streaming a different game, and it's going to be really cool.
It's going to be super fun. Awesome. Let's go in reverse this time. Mallory, what are you up to this week? Where can we find you?
So my next stream is not going to be until Monday. I am a co-founder and kind of one of the creative directors over at Homebrews and Homebodies, and the other half of that is Kylie. So we run everything together, and on Mondays we currently have a show that is called the Isle of Inspiration, where we all play Muppets. So on Mondays I'm playing a Muppet. Next Wednesday you'll see me right here again. And then when I'm not in one of the streams or the one shots or the whatever that I've been asked to be on, which I'm all thankful for all of them, I am a writer, I'm an artist, I'm making all of the things. I am in the middle of pre-production stuff for a few different shows that I've got coming up, and then I make games and such. So yeah, you can find all of it. Anything that I do on any of my social media, which is Moxie Blue, MOXXIEBLUE, anywhere that you can find on the internet.
Love it. All right, Kylie, what you up to?
Hi. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Viking_mermaid. Most of the time you will see me, like Mal said, over at our channel we co-founded, Homebrews and Homebodies. As she said, we do have our Muppet game on Mondays, which is absolute insanity. If you want a good chaotic time, watch those back. I think I've got everything but this week's episode up on our YouTube. On Thursdays, we have a show called Shadows Reach, which is a one-ring Lord of the Rings game, which is a good time. When I'm not on Homebrews and Homebodies, I spend most of my time crafting costumes because I also do burlesque in my spare time. And I have 3 shows in the next 2 months, so I will be busy coming up with concepts because I feel like I'm running out of ideas. But yeah.
I can help you brainstorm because I have ideas and no spare time.
Yes,
and by spare time, I mean I have plenty of spare time. I just kind of like sit here and have existential crises instead. Hina, what are you up to?
Oh gosh, hi, my name is Hina, and I'm a dungeon mistress over on twitch.tv/GMHina, where I run Dungeons & Dragons, Monster of the Week. And a lot more other stuff sometimes for one-shots. I'm also playing sometimes over here because I love being invited to things, and every time these lovely ladies ask me to do a thing, I want to say yes, even when I don't have time. I shouldn't, but I do anyway because I love them so dearly. I'm having a blast, and I appreciate all the invites. But yeah, if you want to go follow me, twitch.tv/GMHina, or you can follow me on Twitter at Hina Squirrel. And yeah, I'm a very chaotic individual who loves to play tabletop and learn new systems and just have good vibes.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And also, for the record, if you're ever running another like Thirsty Sword Lesbians game again, like, you should totally let us know.
I think
like
February
running-
and Evie need to be reunited.
Look,
well, I know
need
that
to
in your
hop in that
lovely
game.
in December, I'm running a what is it? Glitter Hearts, I think.
Glitter Hearts?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, magical girls, Thirsty Sword Lesbians, I'm always down.
All I'm saying is one of the greatest love stories ever told through TTRPG, Evie in February.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I still cry about it sometimes. Awesome.
Was that literally from Life's in December?
Still tweet me.
No,
No, this was for Pride.
Yeah,
This was our
from
single-handedly made every person that has ever played a game with them of Thirsty Sword Lesbians fall in love with Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
Yes.
I think my favorite comments at all times are either Hina, stop making these NPCs so relatable, and God, stop making them so hot. So that's usually what happens.
Look, I've fallen in love with an NPC both times I've played a Hina run Thirsty Sword Lesbians campaign, and I love it.
Yeah, I fell in love with an NPC the first time and then a PC the second time, and I still get tweets today about how that February line was like such an amazing line, and I literally say I don't think I've ever said a better line in a game in my life than the final closing line of that Thirsty Sword Lesbians game. It is the peak of my role playing,
which we will tell you all about in just a second. As a last minute reminder, if you would like to be entered in the drawing to win your own copy of Bloodlines and Black Magic, no exclamation point, I'm lying, just write spoopy in chat. We'll get you in this giveaway. We've got the wheel spinning now, everybody else can see it. And I am Adley Capone. I was your GM for the night. You can catch me on socials at Allie_Capone, CAPWN. It's a pun. I'm sorry too. When I am not on Ladies of D&D on Tuesdays, you can catch me over on Eric Frankhouse Presents, playing Professional Widow, Lillian Foxglove. And this Sunday, we are returning to Ambrica. We are debuting our new characters for this campaign. You can catch both Jenna and I over there. I will be my himbo paladin, Desi, who is a golden retriever, and I love her. Jenna will be playing Anisette Cordial, who is a rogue.
A rogue with a tragic backstory, because I've never played a rogue before.
Sorry, I love it. Yes, Cher! And Cher will be there too as Kosadi, the Dragonborn Eldritch Knight. Eldritch Knight. Thought I said that word wrong for a second. And it's going to be an amazing time. So definitely come on out and take a look at that. And with that, guys, I guess we are all ready to draw our winner, and then we will leave you all with the TSL recap. Okay, you guys ready?
And then I think we're gonna raid games with friends.
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, do it.
Hina!
What?
Hina, you are getting your own copy of Bloodlines and Black Magic headed over your way. So
those beautiful brushstrokes.
Smash.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, can we get a no, we can't do that. I was like, do they still make textbook covers? Cool. But yes, so we will be sending that on over to you so you can have your very own beautiful copy of the game.
Yeah.
So yay! I'm so excited. Awesome. Oh, and that's the cheat sheet.
Secrets.
Can't
Secrets.
see it. Everybody else can. No, guys, this is shared with you.
Oh,
That's okay.
Oh no,
Okay,
we
It's
know.
about
Secret from them. They can't know that we barely know what we're doing. When
no,
we,
the secrets at first sight eyes.
We know now, but we had to learn.
You know.
Okay,
Awesome.
but it is very on brand for players to be like, the information on my character sheet. No,
No. Ah.
You're not allowed to know.
That's fair.
I pretend I do not see.
Awesome. So speaking of GM Hina, Mallory, would you like to give a quick recap of that TSL game and why everybody should tune in to Glitter Hearts in December?
I would love to. So we had a wonderful game of Thirsty Sword Lesbians for Pride. Allie and I were two of the players at the table for this particular game. We were at a Ren Fair situation where there were it was like a group competition, and Allie, playing as February, decided that we should be named the Gators. Our team should be the Gay Tours, and we all chomped all night. There was an NPC introduced that gave their name and said that was the name they had chosen for themselves. And so February said, well, I didn't know you could name yourself. I am named after the worst month of the year. You know, I don't want my name to be February. And so my character Evie was like, well, of course, if you decide you want a different name, I'll call you whatever you would like to be called. And we go through the whole competition. Evie falls for February over her love of plants and animals. February falls for Evie over her taking care of an animal in the middle of the arena. We get to the end of the game and find the flower crown that we were supposed to get. That was the goal of the whole day. And as they're opening this chest, Evie looks to February and said, for the record, February is my favorite month of the year, and puts the flower crown on February's head. And I still get tweets about how it was the best line I've ever said. And I was like, my role playing will never get better than this. Ever.
And then I think I did something along the lines of this.
Yeah. And so Evie and February got together at the end of that Thirsty Sword Lesbian. So should Evie and February ever come back? We have both expressed that we're very open to this. So,
also, there's a pet rabbit involved. There's a pet rabbit.
Yes, we
There's
have a
a
pet rabbit together
rabbit.
now. We have a pet rabbit together now, and it's the one that we saved in the middle of the arena that Evie was holding when February fell in love with her.
I'm sorry. Out of that whole ordeal, I just love that you treated everybody with respect, and then the wizard who actually was trying to do his job,
that was Kev. Kev yelled at the wizard.
That was fantastic because everybody
was.
was so nice to these people that are just doing their job, and then one finally was like, "What? Ho! Here, come answer these riddles." And then Kev was just like, "I don't know," and started dreaming them, and I was like, "That wizard's just traumatized and sad now."
And on that note,
talked about that since then, and he was like, "They were like, I was just trying to protect everybody." I said to Kev, "It was
just
it was funnier this way.
Don't worry about his job."
And on that note of us trying our best, but probably going to end up with somebody somewhat traumatized along the way, you can catch us next week. Same time, same place. That is 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. 5 Pacific.
Yeah.
Right here, twitch.tv/Ladies of D&D. Thank you guys all so much for coming out. We had a blast. Hope you did too. If you have not played Bloodlines and Black Magic, check it out. Storm Bunny Studios. And with that, good night.
Remember,
and happy
chat,
Halloween.
all of
We're
you,
gonna raid.
Smash.
Oh yeah, we're gonna raid.
Woo!
Great.
Woo!